It's not playing the audio through here because I started the fucking Roadcaster before. Streamlabs is horrible this way, so nobody can hear the music, so I have to do this now.
Hey world, what should we do? All the jokes have become the news. Take the black pill they're prescribing you. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. There is nothing to say, nothing you can do. The government and media just lie to you. Sit back and laugh, it's overdue. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. The host is a cripple, he can't stand gravity or the man. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. The show is the chat Johnny doesn't understand. We don't care what he has planned. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over.
All right, there, we fixed it. I just did my own music that time, and I didn't fix
That
it.
works.
I didn't reframe your screen because I'm a horrible person. No, you look fine.
That's okay.
You look more
Yeah,
than
I'm
fine,
okay.
my wonderful lady.
I look lovely. Yes. Looking up from underneath me.
A little weird, little bit of an echo. Drop your volume just a tinge. That might be good. There we go.
Okay.
I'm you know what it is? I'm futzing.
You're futzing a bit. That's okay. I know it's a bit of an echoey room.
It's fine. It's
you
not
know.
like this is a regular thing. You're live on location.
Right. That's
which-
right.
Which makes
Live
that
on location from Dad's office.
right. Hopefully you got the ivermectin. It wasn't stolen. No, I got the ivermectin, but now I'm like how much do we take? Like I looked online, and from what I can see, like dosage ratings for a variety of treatments, one of these 12 milligram pills is at or less than what they would prescribe somebody of my body weight. Like I did the breakdown. I did the
Mhm.
math. Well, if you want to join us, then jump up here, asshole.
Come on up, Al.
Come on. No, either you jump up here or I've got shit to do. This is what I mean. I thought he would start being afraid of me because twice a day now I pretty much just grab him by the shoulders and like hold his
Yeah.
head and just stuff a pill in the side of his mouth and get him to eat it. Like, but no, I always give him pets
He wants-
afterwards. Like I'm a proper torturer, and so now like he just loves the shit out of me. No, come on, buddy. I can't stop the show to pick you up. My legs are here.
He's
Just
like,
an
"But it just
ivermectin
started."
Monday
No big
better
deal.
than Sunday. All right, there we go. I've got him. There we go. Hey, everybody. Here's the kitty.
Just an ivermectin Monday. Hi, Al.
Hey, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the program. So yes, so I have they're 12 milligram tablets. So unless the advertising on this package is patently false, they are ivermectin by chemical definition. So I have them. The question is, I don't know like how many I'm supposed to be taking then. Like the rate, is it like 24 hours
Yeah.
or what? Like I was trying to figure that out. So, oh look, a view bot on Kick. That's really all we get on Kick right now. That's why I keep it on the chat so I can enjoy a good occasional view bot. I enjoy an occasional view bot. It's nice to be noticed by the bots. Like if you're not even getting noticed by the bots, what are you doing? Oh look, just ivermectin Monday, better than Sunday. I found a bug in Sims 4 that lets you marry 12 women. Oh wait, it's Saudi owned. I don't think it's a bug. I mean, not anymore. Either them. That's one where it's like, why did the Muslims and the Mormons never see eye to eye? Like, because you guys got a lot in common. I mean, one would think.
Kind of.
What's the
Hi,
dosage
Sandy.
per
How
pill?
you doing?
Brian, it just says 12 milligrams. It doesn't say.
Per pill.
I'm guessing it's 12 milligrams as a whole pill. But, like, the dosages that I was reading about were saying they were prescribing 3 milligram pills. And they were prescribing for this or that, they were prescribing like 4 or 5 pills for someone in my body weight range. So one of these pills would be the equivalent to taking 4 of theirs, by definition.
Right.
12 milligrams per pill. There's nothing saying it's anything but the chemical ingredients for this. It says that it's 12 milligrams / capsule. So I'm assuming each pill is 12 milligrams. And like I said, the dosage breakdown for the stuff I was reading was saying, like, for a person like 65 to 85 whatever kilograms or whatever the fucking body weight thing is. I did the calculator on that. I'm at like 105 or some shit. So I'm kind of fat. And so like I'd be taking like 4 or 5 pills in each of those other situations. So taking one of these really doesn't seem like, the question is, how long do we do it for? I don't know.
Well,
Now
yeah, like at what point do you know whether or not it's working? How long do you give it before you should expect to see results? If there will be any.
Put one in your mouth and test, says Peggy Bro. That's the other fun thing. Like, everybody else is very quick to go, no, just use your body as an experiment. Go buy these pills on Amazon. Just risk it all and just do it. I'll have to find the half-life. 12 milligram may fucking leave in your piss within a day. Right, that's what I'm guessing. Like, I'm thinking I'm thinking a pill a day. We try a pill a day and see how it goes. Because I can't imagine them having, like, if they're taking 4 pills. It recommends taking it on an empty stomach, so you're going to absorb it quick.
Right.
St. Aaron, chug the bottle, you'll be fine, prove me wrong. Right, yeah, take that, Donald Trump. I'm going to eat the whole bottle. Still the stupidest thing. Like, just in general, like, so you don't have a headache? No, other than the president, I'm fine. Like, all right, well, then maybe, I don't know,
Then
don't fuck
maybe
around.
Don't take the Tylenol.
Like, that's the other part about this. Like, I was thinking about that. This morning, and I was getting actually upset because it's like, of all the, like, question factors, like, how much should we do this, whatever. Like, there are medical professionals we could seek that could guide us on this journey, but they're not allowed to because it's not FDA approved for that thing. Because even if it did work and they wanted to FDA approve it, there's a whole bunch of not why they wouldn't, because pharmaceutical companies have been blowing money out the ass in different drugs that they want to sell for this stuff. I may die Wednesday. I live on the edge. Blood clots for over a year. I hope you don't, Peggy.
Yeah. Yeah, Peggy.
I wish you a long life and all the joy you can have in it. Taking ivermectin while pregnant decreases the chances of a child getting autism, so make a TikTok where you down the whole bottle to own Team Mega. Well, there's one problem, Mussolini Diff. I'm not pregnant. Thank you, Balls Deep, for the $3. We appreciate that. I got to put that on my spreadsheet before I forget. Everything that rolled in over the weekend and on Friday has got our goal at $40. So we make $40 today, and it's a profitable day in my little corner of the world. Screw it, we'll round up and just call it 2. Thank you again, Balls Deep. So we've got there. I still have to load the first hour of stories. But yeah, so as I was saying, I'm so aggravated that I can't talk to and work with regular doctors in my local pharmacy with any of this shit, because it's like, it's not. It's like, is it FDA approved to be used as a drug in these places? Right. So again, the idea, like, it's not like I'm pulling this out of my ass, and it's not like I went, you know what? I'm just gonna take this homeopathic cure. Like, that's not even where we got here, because I literally tried everything else. Like, it's like, nah, I did that. Like, it's, did it. I started at Avenex and I went all the way to I don't know what the last one was. But, and I took I took them all. So it's just, I want to, again.
I agree, St. Aaron.
Some are saying 18 hours, others saying 24 to 48 hours. So 1 pill per day would probably keep you at a consistent. So are we kind of agreeing 1 pill per day? And unless
Sounds
I
like
start
it.
having some serious issues.
Well, it's not going to do much if you take too much, right? Like it's not.
If I start doing a lot, it's gonna have like various repercussions.
Okay.
If I like it could have issues with like my kidneys and my livers from like ODing on the stuff. But again,
Okay.
like Reddit is a good source for medication intake. Oh, it's great. Are we ready for aliens this week? I don't know. I've got some things about that. So we're doing this. We'll start with this now. We'll take one now. What time is it?
All right.
It's 1:12. So we'll mark it as about market dot it and sign it with a B. Put it in the oven for baby and me. We're gonna take the first one here, and I'm incredibly nervous about this. And like I said, we'll keep a weather eye on how my body does over the next like few days. We start experiencing any adverse side effects. I've got a list of those. We'll have to go see medical professionals. And I am like, I'm fine with that happening. If I have to go to the hospital, I'll bring the bottle with me and be like, why would you do this? And I'd be like, well, because I kept asking you guys to fucking help me with this shit. And you pretty much told me the equivalent of, well, no, fuck off. And like I said, I've done everything, absolutely everything else I can. And when I pursued every avenue that I could, and I was going in, because I still am very upset with my legs being spazzy the way they are. I was going insane to the point where I was like, just chop off my fucking legs. And my doctors wanted me to have me medically examined, because apparently that's crazy talk, which for me, as someone who does this show, blew my fucking mind, because I thought there was a whole community of people to be respected who went, you know what, I really don't like my penis today. I'd like it removed and call myself a lady. Like, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. If I'm like, look, they move like they're possessed. I feel like a prisoner inside my own body. I'm tired of being in a fight with my legs, and they're literally kicking my ass. And I'd like to give them the old shove out the door. No, that's crazy talk. Are you all right? We're worried about your mental health.
72-hour hold.
That was the straw that broke the medical camel's back, where I went, me and my neurologist are going our separate ways. And my neurologist, who I dealt with, by the way, if this stuff does work, my neurologist, I'd be 110% surprised if he, or not surprised, I should say, not surprised. Completely not surprised if he knew this might be something we could consider and had absolutely no idea of talking to me about it. Because again, and that's the other thing too. Like when you look up anything with MS, it's always medications. Like, and they're talking about studies they're doing and new medications with these new chemicals and particles. And like, right, we're talking about putting particles in your body that cause these weird adverse side effects. None of these pills are ever cheap. None of these medicines are ever cheap.
No.
Like they're never. You're never here to talk about it's great medicine because this medicine, it would be cheap and inexpensive to make. And so it wouldn't cost a lot. And it's like, right, no, nobody ever talks about that, because the medical companies and the insurance companies really like that they cost an arm and a leg. Like they really like that.
Yeah.
So
they don't like it when you get better. They like it when you have to keep taking more and more meds.
Mussolini is saying cut back on the dosage if you start looking like Chrissy Mayer.
Fair enough. That sounds like a good, benchmark.
Peggy Bro saying 1 a day, then increase after a week. I don't know that I'd even increase it after a week. I wanted to scoop my eye out for 2 weeks after. Oh, God, I don't want to even read that. I'm going to go, and I can't escape it because it's on the chat windows. Mussolini, if I trust hospitals that are somehow more decked out than a 5-star hotel, well, this stuff is really expensive. All right, so I guess... no matter what happens, Digger, I love you.
Suddenly, you start choking, turn green, your tongue's sticking out, you're foaming at the mouth.
It did stick to the back of my mouth for a second, so I had to take a second.
I hate it when that happens.
I had to take a second gulp of water. That is a big ass pill. So,
hey, Trucker, how you doing?
Trucker AT Wheeler with $5 over there on Rumble. We add up Rumble and Twitch after the show, like the next day, and add them straight to Let's see where we're at. What is? I don't want to know what this is.
Wheelchair.
This seems very offensive.
Uh-oh.
I do not endorse any of this, but he paid me $5, so I'm a whore.
Yeah, I'm a crippled boy driving my wheelchair. And I'll be rolling until I hit some stairs. You'll see me cruising down the road. My wheelchair gets me where I need to go. Cause I'm a crippled boy. Yeah, I'm a crippled boy.
This is offensive on so many levels. So many levels.
Because I'm a crippled boy. I love it.
Wild Saffron. Goodbye, Johnny. The sacrifice is made in the name of science. Not even the name of science. Johnny's already starting to look a little horsey, says Brian the Science. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, Brian, this will make absolutely no sense to anyone else. You have to finish that main quest line to get a back piece to get into the raid. Just so you know, based on it's not like a long. They're called Rishi wraps, or the WoW community calls them racist wraps. I guess nobody at World of Warcraft thought, yeah, we'll have these Rishi ribbons that you have to wear as a cloak to be able to go into the final raid. No Rishi race. Nobody will put those two together. Back piece or back shots. It's a back piece.
It's a back piece to catch the back shots.
They're ribbons. I don't know if they catch much. The point is that's the level to entry. Like, I was using my alt characters and I was like, why can't I go in this place? I know my gear level's high enough. And I was like, oh yeah, I gotta have that stupid cloak. And so I had to go get the cloak is like a key. You can't go in there without the cloak. It's weird. It's stupid. And here's what it is. It's WoW crap and it's lame and gay. Moving on.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and people like, Johnny, don't you say you love World of Warcraft? Yes, I do. I believe I'm Josepharoth number 1262 on Blizzard, and you can get a hold of me through WoW there. Bitshoot.com. Don't you all the tinfoil people are there? You know about bitshoot.com?
Yes. Yes, I know about BitChute.
Okay, I guess
BitChute's been around forever.
Wild Saffron. I have run LFR already. Well, then I don't need to tell you, do I? Clearly, you don't need my help. So there you are.
No, I don't know who's saying what about BitChute.
MSO saying in a month I will be pulling a carriage through Central Park. Well, then I'll have to get a hold of Chrissy.
Yeah, start finding out about bits.
It's Wild Saffron in Rumble Chat.
And stuff.
Wild Saffron in Rumble Chat is asking about bitshoot.com.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah,
yes, I do.
We took our first pill. We'll do it like every day on the show. We'll do one pill, and we'll just go through it that way. We'll keep an eye on it over the next few days and just see how it affects us. And unless I start experiencing some sort of major adverse reaction in the next like day or two, like I'll ride this out for a month. The thing is listed as a daily supplement. I don't think I'd want to take it to quite that extent, but like taking it for a month, if it's not seriously picking me up, take it for 2. But like, we'll see. It'll be really easy to tell because the first things that'll happen is that I'll get more control over my hands and my legs, and my strength won't return, but my overall control will. So,
okay.
I don't know.
Crossing fingers.
It's gonna make my dick bigger. So then I'll be like, my legs will work fine, but I'll still need the wheelchair just because I have to haul that thing around now. Like, it's just a horrible problem. On the bright side,
Mussolini Div's got that. Yeah. Go ahead.
If we do see Johnny pulling a carriage, we will know his legs work.
Right? It worked.
Oh God, who was that? I was talking to somebody. I was talking to somebody online, and like I was being a piece of shit because he's being a piece of shit to me for being in a wheelchair. So we were being completely not serious, and I forget what he said, and then that brought on the conversation. But somebody asked for something, and he's like, "Hell, I can get you anything you need." And as a joke, I was like, all right, a small Asian lady. And he goes, Jesus Christ, Promi, what are you going to need one of those for? I was like, well, I'll just hook her up to the front of the wheelchair. So, like, have you ever seen a rickshaw? I just need somebody. I'm already in the cart. I just need somebody to pull. And so it was one of those fun little things. And I don't know what brought that whole thought up. Oh, yeah, the carriage thing. Mussolini Diff's carriage thing. They give a pull in the carriage. Yeah. So like I said, either these pills will work and I'm pulling a carriage, or they won't work and I'll spend the future money I would have spent on these pills on hiring someone to pull me. So
Here you go.
would you
Sounds
like
like a
to
good
pull
idea.
me? Uh,
That would be a good way for me to lose the weight I want to lose, to pull you around everywhere.
Brian, if your control comes back, you can be a Walmart greeter. I could probably be a Walmart greeter now if like I don't think they'll hire me back because like when I worked there in high school, I was a little problematic. Like one for the like I don't know, just like I would abuse the phone system.
Yes, you've told me
Fat
stories.
Cave Robin speaking. And then like I had a problem with my family got stuck in like Nevada one summer. So I was stuck there. So I pretty much pulled a no-show after a vacation. And so they're like, oh, we'll fire. But when I came back, I had to be like, look, dude, I was stuck here because of my parents. Like I called and I told them that I wouldn't be able to make it back to work. And so they were like kind of somewhat forced to reinstate me, I guess. So like once I finally quit, there's like, we won't. Like when I first came up to St. Cloud, I knew somebody that I worked at Walmart with, and they're like, yeah, they said you can't be rehired. And I was like, oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. Like worst things in the world. Oh no. And honestly, I don't know that I'd want to work at like having shopped at the local Walmarts.
Yeah.
I don't think I
Yeah.
like, and I don't mean this like people be like, oh, what do you mean you don't want to like, no, like not just like any reasons you might think, just like seeing the way, like I worked at Walmart before the super center. Let's put it that way.
Mm.
The Walmart super center. It's like, I don't want to do what that beast that it's become. Like it used to be working at Walmart was like a little more like relaxed. And again, it didn't have a food section. Now it's a grocery store and everything else and an auto. Like it's so effing large. There's so many people. There's so much shit packed into all the aisles. End caps were a thing that I used to make fun of back then. We used to make fun of the fact that it'd be like, oh, we've got this like row of Pringles that we can't sell in the snack department. We can't sell that shit because they're not really going anywhere. And they were 50 cents a can back in the day. And we're like, all right, let's just put them on a big fucking pallet in the middle of the aisle with a sign that says 2 for $1, and people can't fucking get them fast enough. And it's just like, dude, absolutely zero things have changed about the product. All we've changed is the placement and the presentation on the price. And you went, oh my God. Like people are dumb, gullible animals, and that hasn't changed. And just off of the experiences I've had while shopping at Walmart, I'd never want to work there again. I was there a while ago, and a lady had the flap for the baby, like the toddler legs. They have the flap that you flip up to cover it, so there isn't 2 square holes in the basket of your cart.
Okay.
She didn't have that flap up. She had the flap down. Guess what fell out the back of the cart in the basket? A jar of pasta sauce. So a big ass jar of Prego falls out the back, hits the floor like she just took a period dump, and she just goes and keeps on going. Looks at somebody else like, yeah, that happened. And it's like, yeah, dude, it happened because you're dumb. Because you're incredibly stupid. And she acted like it was dumb for there to be holes in the basket of the cart. It's like, no. The basket of the cart is multi-purpose. It's meant to function for when mom's pushing baby around, or dad, maybe. Some people have dads that take them shopping.
Some people.
My daughter doesn't, because it's really hard for me to take my daughter shopping. Like she always wants to help, and I don't mind. It's just she wants to push me, but she's not tall enough to see over me. So
she's driving blind?
Yeah. She's driving blind with my legs.
There you
froze
are.
for me, and I came back. My KBS just dropped for a second, like really, really bad. My KBS
Yeah, I thought
dropped.
it was me, and then MSO said frozen too.
Yeah, no, we
So-
froze for a second, and
At least I was laughing.
right? Oh yeah, no, you froze with a beautiful like smile thing that was hilarious.
Yeah, I was not given the O face or something. Thank goodness.
But yeah, my KBS is back up, so I think we're okay. I think we just have to click the old refreshers.
Okay.
Because I looked over here and it said disconnected from, so we'll see. Just may need to refresh. Boom. We'll see how it says. It says I put it in all three. Yeah, it came up on the YouTube, so we are there. And I gotta switch from top chat to.
It didn't come
live
up
chat.
in the rumbles, but that's okay because
It
rumble
doesn't.
we're special
It doesn't
in the rumbles
because it's not connected. It doesn't. Rumble can't connect through because again, of all of the platforms that Streamlabs works with, for whatever ball slapping reason, Rumble isn't one of those. So I can't tie it in directly, no matter what. Like I can't tie it in directly, and since it's not tied in directly, I can't tie the chat in to the multi-stream chat. Seems weird.
right. That's
But
fine.
That's fine.
I prefer it. Rumble is fine, says Rusty Grammar. So yeah, the only people that didn't have trouble was the Rumble.
Well, I watched, like, you froze, and then I was saying, like, oh, we lost her, and I went to take you off of Discord, and I looked down at the bottom of my screen, and I saw my screen go to 0 KBS for a second, and then I saw my Twitch thing say you need to reload your video player, and I was like, uh-oh. So, Rumble hiccup, but it's back now. Yeah, it's because I thought it was me, says Brian the Science. Yeah, no, we froze momentarily because of Digger. Now anytime you're anytime you're really still, I'm going to look at your picture and be like, oh god, is she frozen? And then I'm immediately going to go down and check like my stuff. All right, so I have to load my first hour stories. I still didn't do that. Oh, and I've got the Energy Blast straight at 3i Atlas. So we got a fun bunch of stuff to talk
We've
about.
got our alien stuff.
We got our alien stuff. We've got Theo Vaughn apparently bombed filming his Netflix special, which this is one of those things where and I'm obviously like not any sort of expert because I only did like small shows and stuff. But I did comedy. Still would do comedy if they built ramps on them such sons of bitches. But yeah, no, like you get used to doing like routines and stuff on the road, and then usually the way it used to be is like say Chris Rock or whatever, you do routines on the road and in places, and you do the big like this is where we're filming the special, and the special is a collection of the routines like all done, like hashed out, here we go. Like, but Theo Vaughn and others, it's like we do the I'm a streamer by day, and then at night I'm Batman sort of deal, where no, we go out, and then after I get done streaming, I'm gonna go hit a club or whatever, and then get home. Like, it's a lot to pile on, but more importantly, I don't know why you would add filming a special to that without being prepared, but it sounds like he wasn't. And like he had a breakdown. Streamlabs is incompatible with the hate speech platform. Well, then I have to hope they don't pay too close attention to what I say, because maybe people will view what I say as hate speech.
God forbid.
I don't hate anybody. I just think a lot of people are pieces of shit, and I'm sick of them getting away with it. I'm sick of them sitting there and getting away with it. God damn it.
Yes.
I'm trying to fix my mic arm. We'll see if it works like this. So much that we're trying to get straightened out here, especially for this Sunday. So if Brian's already done LFR, then that means he'll be ready for the raid this Sunday. So I can add his name to the list. I'm re-editing my promo and intro for the show, complete with music. I love that motherfucking thing. So yeah, I gotta fix that. If you don't hit the like button, you will forget that you were ever gay. Mussolini, wouldn't people?
But I'm not.
You know what? I'd love to join your live streams whenever you're streaming. Add me on Discord. My Discord name is that's not how this works, Dave Pax.
Nice to meet you.
Pretty sure it's a bot. Like, I'm just asking. Like, I'm a bot. Boom. Either way, yeah. No, we don't. Like, that's not how that. I don't just like, and we just have random people on. Absolutely. Why not? Why wouldn't we? Why we have a. I have an incredibly small goal. I can afford to have guests. The Simpsons movie is getting a sequel. I can file St. Caesar. I can file that under something I didn't ask for and I don't care about. Like,
I don't think I knew there was a Simpsons movie.
Here's where it is. I liked watching Futurama.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't give two shits about seeing a movie. Wouldn't give two shits about seeing a Futurama movie. The only show, like cartoon show, in that vein that I would say has ever inspired me to want to see a movie, South Park. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just because of the kind of weird, wild, and crazy stuff that they get up to and the way they do it that I'd be like, all right, I want to see what happens. Officer Krupke, I'm right behind you, Digger. I don't think so. It looks like there's a wall right behind her.
Yeah. If you are right behind me or anywhere near me, I hope you've got your rain jacket. It's pretty wet out there.
Raincoat.
This is a rainforest.
She wants you to be wearing your raincoat. All right, so we'll start
Put
with
your rubber on.
that's not a good way to say that, right? Like, that's not.
Why not?
Well, it's just I feel like the connotation.
Put your rubber on.
Well, I'm just saying.
You put your rubber
I'm
on
just
to stay
saying.
dry.
You just it's the smiling that makes me think you know exactly what you're doing. Smiling that makes me think like no. She understands what she's saying.
No, I get it.
Because I was gonna say, like, I feel like in most cases they would call them rubbers, as in like your boots and your coat and the whole thing. I could understand rubbers, and it's still not any better. That'd be like if you like
don't forget your oilskin.
Like, hey, you got to get your perv on. You know what I mean? Like, the hero of the battle, a man named Pervon. Like, yes, because you've got to get your perv on. Oh God, still my favorite quote of any show. Loot boxes are.
And we're back.
We're back. The KBS is still at 0, and now it's spiked back up. So something's going on where it's affecting all of my internet because it's affecting you too. It's affecting the both of us. Normally, it would affect like just the show, and people have to fix it. So I'm sorry, I can't control that. It's not really my thing. What do you want from me?
Shrimp boots.
Them's my shrimping boots. You know what it was? You know what it was? We were talking shit about it as being targeted by Big Rubber.
You were.
On a banana. Chickens on a banana and bandanas.
Thank you for that.
Trucker 18-wheeler needs to refresh. Well, it's you may need to refresh with it being choppy because we got I got KBS kicked, but we definitely fettuccine el poo with the.
He needs some milk.
Oh, I better stay here so I can get the milk stick.
Yeah. It looks like you're wearing a milk crown.
Kind of, actually, yeah. Fettuccine el poo dropping in 100 bits there. If you want to help support the show, now's a great time on Twitch with the bits and the subs. We can get all that going in to start a. Oh, wait, I keep wanting to move.
Or do you not feel bonita?
What? Feel?
Do you or do you not feel bonita?
What's bonita?
I don't know, but the way he's rocking in his chair makes me.
What's?
I don't know.
Brian the Science, I like to drench Johnny in my milk. I mean, please don't. Please don't. Bonita is cute. Oh, okay. Bonita is cute. So
Okay.
Casa Bonita is.
Bonita equals pretty.
Yeah, like
Okay. Cute.
Casa Bonita, like isn't that the name of the Mexican restaurant in South Park? Don't they go to Casa Bonita? And so that's
Maybe.
So it's like Casa Bonita would be like House of Cute or Pretty. Fire Red
Pretty.
Podcast saying, hey,
Fiery.
hey, Fiery, how you doing? well, no, that'd be Pretty House. I don't know. I don't understand. Casa Bonita.
Yeah,
You know what?
Pretty House.
You know what it might be? A fucking tourist attraction. That's what it might be.
It might be.
Not, like I have a story queued up. It's
Up
one of the
close.
ones you shared, but I'm like literally, I'm afraid to do,
Because as soon as you hit the
Anything,
button, it's
like-
going to freeze again.
and I don't know why. We rebooted things before. We updated stuff. We have a
Hey, Carlos, yes. Can you answer this? Casa Bonita, is that not just a pretty house?
house.
Please
of
tell
pretty-
me you can actually speak it.
Otherwise, yeah, then, yeah, you're just horribly racist if you just assume.
Otherwise, I'm totally racist, yeah. Making an assumption.
Honestly, I don't know where you get the nerve. Where you get the
I
nerve
know.
for it. All right, so
So rude. Okay, quick.
what?
I was going to say, quick, push a button, play the thing before it realizes that we're playing a news thing.
Well, I don't even think that it's for
Maybe we
playing
can
like a news thing.
tease
It just seems like every time I get any sort of comfortable, you freeze, and then I look down and I'm at 0 kbs. Like I got my legs down because they were up. I did the whole lean forward with my legs thing.
Yeah.
And as soon as I did, like I leaned down, I put my legs down, I got comfortable, and then I'm like, all right, now we're good. And then you were gone, and then like
Just
you
to
were
see that
frozen.
I'm freeze.
And then like after I see you're frozen, I'm like, shit. I look at the KBS. KBS is dump. And I'm like, fuck, what are we going to do? Oh, dude, Carlos Ramirez, they call me a coconut. Brown on the outside, white on... I think he means on the inside. I don't speak Spanish
Yeah.
well, but yes, that's what it means. Nice house.
All right. Thank you.
So wait a minute. If I go to Colorado, like if I had like people like Johnny, if you're like suddenly start working, what are you doing? One, I'm getting my DJ gigs back because I need to make money. Like fucking like nobody's business. And then after I make money, I'm making 3 planned trips. One to visit this incredibly important lady to me. That's going to be a lot of work. 2 to take my daughter
that?
to a water park. Nobody, you've never met her. And then
I know
3, 3, the big one, is to go to Casa Bonita, either with my daughter and said first lady, or just with my daughter. But either way, I want to go to like Matt Stone and Trey Parker put it in the show, and actually to the point of like being financially detrimental to themselves, have put like a trust fund for Casa Bonita together. Like I just want to go there. and just like I want to go there and eat once. Like I think it'd be funny. And and like now I'm gonna get there and I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's just pretty house. Like that's
Yeah. Pretty house. Says nothing about the food.
you know what
That's
that you know what that is? That's killing the magic of the whole thing. Killing the magic of the whole thing. Fire Red, Bronny or Johnny, would you ever do Final Fantasy 14 again? Just got a house in the game.
If you do.
My FC just got a house in the game. If you do, good to know. Yeah, I've been away for a while. I'm very excited for the housing stuff in World of Warcraft, and I just I explained this to several other people. Like I tried to step away from WoW. I tried, but it's I have a connection to those characters. I've been playing them and then like writing their stories, if you want to be gay about it. Like I've been writing the stories of what I'm doing in the game and everything the whole time, like for like the last 20 years.
You've kind of grown attached to these characters.
I've grown attached to them and their adventures to the point, like I take this shit way too seriously. Like I make their outfits reflect their storylines. Like I got a guy right now that literally looks like he's running around in bandages because it fits the storyline. What do you want?
Bandages?
From me? Yeah.
Is he injured?
No, remember that whole raps thing I was telling you earlier? Well, he's you know what? It's really hard.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
it's hard to
I
explain,
imagined him
and
differently.
I would love to ad nauseum explain to you exactly why my character looks the way he does based specifically on his story, but
On that outfit.
it would be incredibly gay, and I don't think anyone else will give a shit. Honestly, I'll be honest. I don't think you'll give a shit. You'll just put up with it because you like me.
I'll just
So
smile and nod because
yeah.
I'm polite.
yeah, yeah. I'm just after his money. I'm just after his money. Remember, get that bag. Speaking of after the money, so you sent this story in.
Oh.
These two siblings apparently lost their parents.
Yes. One, and they left within months of each other.
Right.
Yeah.
But because of the inherited tax wealth and all the other bullshit that Canada
Capital
pulls,
gains.
yeah,
Capital gains.
this is
Yeah.
kind of one of those where like I've supported and rooted for the idea that like, oh well, you just inherit, but now like when you see it enacted like this, like back in the day, like now I'm like, well, wait a minute, how did this become a thing? All right, anyways, let's.
Gallia describes her parents as hard workers who saved to buy a cottage in 1998 and always put money away in their RRSPs for their retirement. 5 years ago, they sold their home and made the cottage their principal residence. When they both died
That's a
last
big
year,
thing.
Gallia's mother's RRSP rolled into her father's for a total of $715,000. When her father died, the RRSP had to be taxed as income at about 50%, and there was capital gains on the cottage. The family had a tax bill of $659,000.
It made me more angry than anything. We've just lost both of our parents inside of 11 months.
Gallia says
You lost both your parents in 11 months, and because they had the audacity to have a home and put some money aside.
Yep. Yep. And that's a key thing too. They sold their home and made the cottage their primary residence. So it should not have been taxed under the capital gains law. It was their principal residence, and there should be no capital gains tax.
All right, I don't want to interrupt you, but we do have to mention, since we talked about taking the ivermectin before, Mussolini Diff wants me to know, side effects of telling the backstory of your WoW character may include decreased libido from the listener and shrinking penis for person telling the person about their WoW character.
Yes, Bishop. Isn't socialism great? It's wonderful. You should. Oh, the utopia that I'm in right now.
You're either a
Lovely.
socialist or a fascist. There's no middle ground. There used to be. It was called American.
There used to be a huge swath of space between the two.
With huge tracts of land as far as the eye can see. It's a great deal. Huge tracts of land.
Huge. Yes. Yeah. Once upon a time.
I burned my thumb because there's a fucking fan blowing on me. And I didn't realize it and blew the fire right at my thumb as I was trying to light my little bubbler.
Smart.
So there we go. This is for the 5 that we had earlier over on
Okay,
Rumble,
okay.
as well as
Yes.
everybody
thank
else.
you, people.
I forgot to get to it. I was too excited to take pills. Here's what'll happen. I won't be able to smoke weed anymore. Goddamn ivermectin. That's why. It's all the ivermectin. All right.
Hi, SH. Good to see you.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, actually, something one of the things that had been mentioned was actually that to create a trust or something along those lines, so that there's shareholders payouts and everything. And yeah, I don't know, way above my pay grade, but that was one of many things. The scary part was, though, after she had done this, a lot of people were dissing her parents for not having planned better.
Well, I
And
mean,
I'm thinking that's not. I mean, because the new capital gains thing just came in recently. Like it's a fairly new, at least as it's affected
well,
now.
right, but I guess I would have to ask how much time they had to plan for it versus
Right.
their passing. But what age were they at the time? Here's what I'm saying the weirdest thing for me is, how alike do these two look? This looks like AI. I'm not happy here. It looks like
Well,
he
no,
pours
you know how
into
people
her.
start to look like their dogs? How much more will you start to look like your partner if you've been with them for like 20, 40 years? Right?
So you're gonna get a neck beard?
No.
Mm.
To
Silly.
avoid selling the
No,
cottage,
it doesn't
almost
work
the
like
entire
that.
amount of RSPs her parents saved had to go to pay the
Hello, kitty. I love you.
Oh,
You cute little kitty.
it's a big
I
puppy
hope you
one.
have a lot of food.
tax bill. She says she and her brother expected some of the funds and were shocked almost nothing was left over.
What happens to the RSP? Maybe there's a better vessel to put that in so that it does pass on to your kids or who you'd like it to pass to.
If you want to do some retirement income planning for tax efficiency, at least
Right. But it seems a little weird because this seems almost like this is set up in a way that it would really spring on people who planned back in the day and are kind of sitting back on it. So a lot of like inherited wealth for people of our generation now, and not so
exactly it.
much. And I don't know if you know this, ma'am. Not a whole lot of people are going to have inherited wealth later if you fuck them out of it now. Again, like Jesus, man. Like,
Yeah. Well, that's the point. There's not supposed to be inherited
why
wealth.
do you like it up there? I swear to Christ.
It's beautiful here. The land, the country itself
Great.
is beautiful.
Right. You
Beautiful.
just have to live in the government is the problem. Gee, for
Well,
godless.
you know.
Gee, for government. I wonder
You guys
if you
aren't
can
that far
transfer
behind
it
us.
to a different RSP to not have it get taxed. That's a good question.
No.
I'm guessing not,
RS
though. It sounds like once
Yeah, I
the
don't
government's
believe
coming
so.
at you for the money, it's a bit late to be like, well, let's move that to a lower tax bracket option. Like, nope,
Yeah, once they're dead, and I think that's the key thing. Like I said,
Jesus.
these folks
Once they're dead.
plan.
Have you no heart? Once they're dead. They both
Well,
slipped
no,
and
you
fell
can't.
into
You
a
can't.
wood chipper. Why would you?
Oh, but no, it's unfortunate. But yeah, a lot of people did their financial planning and whatnot ages ago and think they've got it set, and now they don't have to worry. Except all this new stuff keeps going through. And
I'm
are you picking my nose?
Maybe later. I'm with Brian. Who cares if it looks great if you can't afford to live and eat there? Or live and actually eat. Let me phrase it properly.
Yes, well,
I apologize.
Rural. Stay rural.
You know, I do recall you telling me how that's not working out for you either, like with the situation. But hey, all right, let's go, lady. Tell us how we can. God, I can't. She reminds me of somebody. I can't think of who.
by the age of 55 or 60.
Tax expert Evelyn Jack says families should adopt a strategy to reduce the amount of tax they pay, use life insurance, and get advice from a professional to avoid a massive tax
use
bill
life
when a loved one
insurance.
passes.
Take a tax hit earlier on so they can avoid.
I've got a really, really novel idea. How about
Take the tax.
How about like we don't tax the shit out of people inheriting like money from like again like I know like because I'm on a weird place with this, like when you're like, hey, I'm a billionaire and I'm also a trust fund baby and all this other stuff, and when my parents are gone, I've been able to make my millions for myself. I'm going to get even more money. Like that'd be one thing. But this is where I'm like, but that's the sick part of this too. Those people have the kind of the residual money to pay someone to keep their fucking nose clean on this kind of shit, so they don't get fucked over like this. Whereas I'm saying this is like middle class. Like, oh my God, this would be a silver line. Like they'd have the house, either A, move into that house or just summer there or whatever, and then they'd have the money. it'd be one thing for the government to be like, look, all right, so we need to take a flat percentage fee of this, but the percentage fee of this is like, and we need to tax you for the house. This is one of those where as I'm getting older, I'm like, why do we have to keep paying you for the property we bought?
Right.
It's weird.
Well, and that's the thing too. It's interesting. This
like I understand
it
municipal
seems
utilities
to overly affect the properties. What they're doing is they're really working hard to take control of properties that have been out of their control for too long. It's really interesting how to see how it plays out. Saint Aaron.
Rusty Grammar saying banana phone. I'll totally play that for you if you throw $1 in there. I will. I am a whore. I will take requests because like we have a $40 goal for today. I'll share the whatevers and we'll see if we hit it. So far, probably not. But like we're low. Like we haven't made a whole lot of traction in on that so far. But we'll see. We might have gotten like $5 today. Screw the government. Says
Atomic
Peggy.
Ray. This family in particular is actually Canadian, so it's not the U.S. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this is where like the Canada thing, where I'm like, Canada. this is crazy. While we took that break, remind me to link those in there because we have to like literally these have to start being a thing, or I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Like we're in oops-a-doodles territory if this doesn't go well. I've already got enough crap in my plate. Like I got to figure all these other shit things out. So there we go. Venmo, PayPal, Streamlabs, they're all a thing. Rumble, Twitch,
Please
YouTube.
And thank you.
Please and thank you. Cash App for those who Cash App. I have like $8 sitting on there because it won't link with my bank account. My bank isn't like I think an accepted carrier. So it's like, okay, so I have to use it like an ATM card. But it's like, okay, so I can go somewhere and maybe pull out $5. Oh, wait, you can't pull $5 out in an ATM. So I have to get $12 more onto my Cash App. So like,
to pull the 20 out.
Yeah, so like I have to like donate to my Cash App to.
Yep.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe this weekend. And we'll do that. Property tax apparently forces old people out of their homes so it can be bought. I mean, kind of, yeah. Especially where like older people have their, worked for their retirement. They have their retirement income. They have their retirement and their Social Security and maybe some investments, maybe some savings. But then the property values keep going up. The property taxes keep going up. And it's like they had to keep paying more and more and more. Will you play a link if I give you $1? Says Mussolini Diff. Maybe. I don't know. Depends entirely on the link and what the link has to do with anything that we're doing. So, I mean, I can give you a solid maybe.
That's pretty good.
I mean, that's about, I feel that's
overall,
honest.
that's pretty good.
That's honest.
A solid
all right,
maybe.
this lady's got like 30 seconds left, so let her, let's see, she can explain to us how your government's fucking over all your people.
Right at top marginal tax rate at death. And in the process, put that money into more tax efficient vehicles. For example, a TFSA.
Right. Forget the fact that your parents just died.
TFSAs didn't exist back then. They had the RRSPs.
Right.
Because that's what the RRSP is for. But now you're saying that the RRSP is not the most tax efficient way to do things. So what the hell's the point of an RRSP then if you're just going to take the freaking money anyways?
Brian, I had him play the animal style short. I mean, like, yeah, we do different things. So you're saying there's a chance, says Rexstar Parody. That's just silly, but short.
Hi, Lexi.
Then the main problems are if it's something that I'm worried is offensive or if it's like copywritten, then I'd be worried. But other than that,
oh, you know what it is?
What?
He's asking because it's YouTube. I don't know if you can put a link in a super chat.
I mean,
Will YouTube let us do that?
I think
can't.
so.
I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's dirty. Current value is taxed, not original purchase. The system is rigged against everyone. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, gay or straight. The system hates us all. Rusty, were you the one saying you wanted to get a hold of me johnny.justkidding@gmail.com, because I checked for an email that I didn't see. I don't know what the system is fucked. I can, but I have a wrench. Rumble allows all members to link. I don't know. The biggest problem I had is other people linking stuff. Like, that's the thing. Like, I can't have a rating on YouTube that's like, I trust you to send links, because I don't want it to be just blanket. Anybody can post links in the chat. Then it gets annoying. That gets annoying.
Although you could do that over at Rumble. Just,
Well, yeah, but
drop the link
Rumble
over there.
Rumble has other issues. Maybe they don't use Rumble. Some people don't
Fair.
use Rumble. All right.
That's true. I'm just saying, it's possible. It is. You are capable. You just got to switch over to Rumble.
We had some updates on the 3i Atlas thing. I think I'm just gonna play the video that I showed you because it's a nice short one.
Yes, it was nice and short and to
Oh
the
dear
point.
Lord, there's literally something. There's like live coverage of this. This stuff is getting crazy.
While they may, but I don't know anything about real estate trusts. I don't know anything about any of those taxes. I just know that the new capital gains, like my father recently sold the family home, for lack of a better term, and there was no capital gains tax on that one. Because he had already owned it. But now when the time comes to sell this place that they're in now, the capital gains tax will totally be in effect. It seems, from what the lawyers and other people who know what they're talking about seem to say, is you're better off giving it all away before you go, which is lovely, except how do you do that? You either give it all away and then you live your silver lining years in
What the
poverty,
heck is? I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Like something happened where it emitted a signal because it absorbed that light. So I'm trying to find if this was that. This live thing is not that though.
No.
What is it? It's getting bigger. So here we go. This is the one where they talk about that and other things. So here's a quick update from Simply Science. Simply Science. Suddenly salad. All right, let's go over here. Everything was quiet when suddenly salad.
The numbers don't lie.
And they spell destruction for you at sacrifice.
Interstellar visitor.
Wait a
right
minute,
now,
numbers are
3i
spelling
Atlas
things now?
Well,
We're hooped.
Well, it's a like, I don't do many wrestling quotes on this show. Like Saint Caesar right now is punching a wall because of you, because I was doing a wrestling quote and the numbers don't lie and they spell whatever for you at sacrifice. Like that's Papa Pump thing and
Oh, is it? Oh, oops.
And
I talked right over it.
And you
the
just shoved it face first.
Quote.
And now and the thing is, I'm not a big wrestling person, so like I really went out on a limb for that. You know,
and I totally ruined it.
I really tried.
I'm sorry, Saint Caesar. I'm sorry.
And now now I'm a scorned lover, and I'll never ever do wrestling stuff ever again.
Is about 2 astronomical units from the sun, a distance of roughly 300 million kilometers. The team at the Atlas survey in Hawaii, led by astronomer Larry Deneau, first logged it in early July 2025.
Okay, so we found out about it in early July. We've known about this thing for like 5 months.
Yeah.
And so
it's doing all sorts of things that it shouldn't do.
SH, my grandma's money all went to her care in the nursing home, and the kids paid a portion of her care beyond that what insurance covered monthly when it ran out. Right? In the U.S., you can gift $10,000 to your children each year, no tax. Wow. That's almost about as much as they let me have. This is stupid. Oh boy, they excited electrons, and then the electrons vibrated down before expelling energy at a lower energy.
Closing that gap at a staggering rate. Its current velocity is nearly 60 kilometers per second, and it's still accelerating towards its late October perihelion, where it will peak near 68 kilometers per second. That's faster than NASA's Parker Solar Probe at this distance and more than twice as fast as any planet. On the brightness scale, it has hit magnitude 12, While that's 250 times fainter than the faintest star visible to the naked eye, it's a colossal leap from its predicted magnitude of 18, which is a brightness difference of over 25 times.
So is that more or less? It's getting so confusing.
The comet is following a hyperbolic trajectory with an eccentricity greater than 1, the mathematical proof that its path originated far beyond our sun's gravity. These are
so like, it's, again, it's just, hey, it's bigger than we expected.
hard metrics.
It's moving like in weird ways. It's just, hey, it's aliens or we've got a lot of shit wrong about the universe. And honestly, at this point, with everything that's coming off of this, I'm like, well, it's 50-50, one or the other. And I could believe either. Just as, like, in my opinion, it's just as likely it's aliens as it's like, oh, we're completely wrong about a lot of shit.
Yeah, no, I'm more inclined to believe that we were just really wrong about a lot of shit.
Balls deep with a YouTube short goal and $5. Let's and we actually get to count that with what we've already got banked from somebody's contribution. So now we're down to 35 for today. Thank you, Balls Deep. And how different trades react to pain. I'm going to say yes, so far accurate. Where the hell? The electrician's going to the ER.
Going to emergency.
All right, so that's pretty funny. Look at that. It's fear of vomiting. Veldrain, again, I don't... Is this people... So it's the sound of someone's vomiting in the background. Veldrain with $2.
Sets other people off.
Yeah, this is supposed to set other people off.
Fuck you, stop it.
I'm gonna say
I've known people like that.
this part's kind of funny.
Fuck you, stop it. Fuck you, stop.
I like the fuck you. I honestly that could be a sound drop. That's a great sound drop.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, stop it. Fuck you, stop it.
That's just kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Thank you. I've seen all of that before. Yeah, it's fun. Not sure I want to go there, but someone did know when. What? $100 at a time. Super chats and Rumble rants. Do links. It's only PayPal that links don't go through. Yeah. How the fuck does anyone know when they're going to die? I don't know why we're talking. Yeah, atomic ray planning for it. Like, how do you know when you're going to die? This is the real mean thing they do to seniors. Tell them you're old enough, you're going to die. Sell it all. Right? What do you need any of it for? Your kids.
Yeah.
Swalhall hammer is the Swal hammer is classic. I don't know what we're talking about. Thank you for the 5 and then the Veldrain for the 2. We'll add up.
I like that there is a term.
We'll add up
Emetophobia.
We'll add up the other channels at the end of the show and see where we're at for those. Because I don't know if they keep up to the minute. Dear Lord. Just some of these clips that are on the side of this when I get these link things in here, just sometimes I don't know if it's because of the stuff that, like, the links, the algorithm for my YouTube has got to be confused as F, because it's like the stuff I look for during the show and the clips that you guys send me, like, will be all over the place. And then for my own personal stuff, it's usually like astronomical science shit, because I'm kind of an astronomical science nerd, and WoW stuff. And that's it.
And the kids stuff.
And then, and then I was about to get to, and then the kids stuff. So then we have like bluey
throws everything
frickin' toy videos, people playing with toys. And that is the weirdest thing about my daughter. Like, I'm like, we'll play and stuff, but it's like, she loves watching people play with toys. And I'm just like, what, are you trying to study how they do it? Like, it's weird. Yeah. She enjoys, like, they use the toy. Like, here's where I'll cut her some slack. Like, back in the day, if you'd made a stop motion thing with the toys, like, that'd be, something people would do. She's very into the toy videos, and it's, like I said, my algorithm has to be confused as shit. Can't figure out if I'm gay or what. Johnny, if you start growing an extra leg, call a vet. What if I was born with one? It's just the way it is. Phrase the kids stuff differently. Well, I meant like child entertainment. No. The entertainment the child watches.
The stuff that the kid watches on your.
If you
on your YouTube.
I can understand how you can take it that way if you want to, but you're gross if you do. Because again, it's what the child watches. My mom didn't like vomit, couldn't handle it. She got mad when I lied to her. $5 from Balls Deep. Is this another one? Oh yeah, I gotta go down now. No.
I had to watch it twice to catch the lights. Okay.
I had to watch it twice to catch the lights. Okay. Okay. So I gotta rewind it quick. That's what I hate about shorts is you can't really rewind them. All right, here we go. Where have you been at Ryan K. Hudson? I don't know how much I trust any of this.
Your dinner's cold. Where have you been?
Look, I want to start by saying thanks for making me dinner, because that's a real nice thing to do for someone. But that restraining order I have on you is very real.
Your dinner's cold. Where have you been?
Look, I want to start by...
All right, so, okay, completely. All right.
Where are the lights?
The light's turning on at the beginning. Like, he opens the door and turns on the lights like she was sitting in the dark waiting for him.
Oh, okay. I thought I missed, like, police lights in the peripheral or something.
No. Again, I don't know what that is, but all right, thank you very much for that. So now we'll just put that as 3 there. Keep that there. All right, so yeah, it gets funnier. She unintentionally sets herself off, says Valdrain, yet 100% yes to making that sound clip. I just don't want to play that much of that. Like, I don't want to watch her set herself off. I just, again, like...
Why not?
Because I don't want to vomit.
I totally...
I'm not in for that. I felt like, you know what? I gave it a good on-air bump of time. We got $2. I feel like everyone should be happy. We gave it a couple of playthroughs for her going, fuck you. Like, that's a fun thing. It's literally, I can't say that without laughing. It's the fact she goes, fuck you. Fuck you.
Right? There we go. I'm opening the link myself.
Oh, you have to go enjoy it? Like, because...
There. I'm going to watch the whole thing later, yeah.
Okay.
I'm one of those people.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, I know. Very few people you watch gory movies with, and when something like gory and like people falling into wood chippers or getting their face ripped up, you're like, nice, like
yes,
like we watched The Boys, you and I, simultaneously, I guess is the best way to word it. I don't know if we call it together, but definitely at the same time.
Yes.
So we were watching The Boys, and there's a scene where one character literally rips a dude's face off. And that was your reaction. Your reaction was nice. And I thought, like, you cheered for that the way, like, bros would cheer for one of their dudes, like, going home with a chick. Like, hey, Dan's going out with that girl. He's leaving with her. Nice. Like, way to go, bro. Like, and that's
it was a whole face rip.
Like,
it was pretty awesome. I only ever got to do a lip rip.
Right.
It was
right.
a whole face
Again,
rip.
it's
awesome.
not. It's the weird. It's the weird celebratory enthusiasm. Like, way to go for you. Way to score that. And it's like, again, I don't, that's not the emotion that this particular scene. This would be like if someone was watching like a video, like a movie on World War II, and it was covering the whole thing from start to finish. So at the beginning, like they were bombing, you know, England and everything, like taking over Poland and France, and you were cheering for that just as much as the Allies. Just literally whenever a bomb went off, like a church got hit, and you went, "Nice, yeah, bullseyed that son of a bitch." It's like, dude, that was a church. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was a nice hit.
That's not the emotion we're trying to evoke here.
My niece and I, we were bonding. That was the first place I went on the coast. We went straight to the island to see my brother and his kids. And my niece and I, we rebonded over the fact that we love horror movies. So we started to watch the newest version of It. And I did that. I can't remember what it was, but it was something. And I was like, yes, that was awesome. And she just looked at me like I was very strange. But
that's the way someone should look at you.
Well, yeah, but it's just it's fun. It's cool. I know it's not real, so I'm not getting scared.
No, it's not. Like, that's fine. Wait till she's the dick explosion, says King Kong Dog. T. Jefferson, hi. Gagging Tourette's.
Hey, T. Jefferson.
Gagging Tourette's would be a funny way to put that. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hi Johnny, hi Digger, sup chat, says T. Jefferson, good to see you. But yeah, so I just, again, I don't know, it's a weird, like, I find it adorable, but at the same rate, it's just like, I'm like, you really have, like, I kind of want to, like, and there's at times where I see it and I'm like, I kind of want to take you to, like, movies, like, because, like, I loved the Saw series. I grew into liking it. I didn't like it, like, in the first one. And then when they kind of, they took something that was oddly popular when it wasn't meant to be, and since it was popular, they had to, like, churn out a shit ton more of them, to which it became kind of, for lack of a better term, schlocky torture porn, where it's just like, the story's kind of bleh, and it's all like, ooh, but there's another layer, and it's like, is it, or are we just looking for creative ways people get tortured for being pieces of shit?
Laser lips, your mama was a snowblower.
I mean, technically, yes. Technically, both. Thank you, Jesse. Technically, both could be true. I'm just saying, overall, like, I don't take the movies seriously. I don't believe them. I don't think they're real. And like, the scare factor with the traps and the outcomes kind of goes down after the first or second movie. So it just kind of becomes the same thing, like, repetitively. So to me, it just gets creative to the way that they're inventing for some crazy person to try and, like. So that's where I get, like, whoa. But, like, I'm saying, like, I think of, like, taking you to, like, say, one of those movies in the theater, like the one that we watched.
In the theater.
And then where you're just like, what's going to happen here? Oh, yeah! Like there's a lot of people like,
nice
there's, like, people that are like, the people that can't take it, like the vomit people, they're like, fuck you, stop it, you're an ass. Like, there's all that. Meanwhile, you're like, yeah, dude, look at that shit. Like, and I'm just like, you're not supposed to, again, it's just.
I celebrate weird things. Hi, Jesse.
Like, we went to see the new Dungeons and Dragons movie in the theater. How'd it go? Well, the audience kind of felt really weird when she cheered for the dragon, you know, burning people alive. And she went, yeah, look at that. That's, like, real, not even CGI. You can tell they're really on fire. Like, it's like, okay. Like, we get what you're cheering for, but look at that dude. No, look at that dude burn. And it's like, no, that's not how.
On the Night of the Fabulously Dead that I worked on, we got to test run it was a new invention at the time, but it was the flaming gel, but it burns cold. And because someone on the crew was friends with the two guys who were inventing it, we got to test it on our sloppy little student film. It was awesome.
Totally on fire, but it's cold. I'm just all right. So just to catch anyone who doesn't know your lore and history, just to catch them up to speed while I check to see if we've had any donations that I have to throw out, and it does not look like the apps have. So you did movie effects, and you did movie effects for a gay zombie movie.
Yes.
Called The Night of the Fabulously Dead. To which you got to use a new invention of, you called it flaming gel?
Yeah, fire gel, flame gel. Yeah.
You called it flaming gel.
What do you think
though.
they douse them in
Well,
when they
right.
douse? Yeah,
I
flaming
understand
gel.
all
I see
of
what you
it.
mean, yes.
It's
Flaming,
just the phrasing you chose to take.
Yes, the flaming gel on
The
the
flaming
night of the
gel, and
Fabulously Dead. I see.
It burns cold like they do. So oddly fitting for what you were choosing to do. Okay, so we didn't hit any of those. So we're still sitting at like $30. We'll check that stuff as we get closer to the end of the show.
Okay.
All right, we have the Theo Vaughn thing, which we can get to. We kind of covered the Sunfires and Energy Blast straight at the. So yeah, the basic breakdown is the sun fired a blast at the object. It absorbed all of it and sent it at us in a signal. And I don't know. The signal could mean nothing. I don't know. Did you hear? Did you guys hear the signal? All right. So you sent me this one. This one's a picture. I just want to say. Oh wait, I suppose I could do the whole news. Should I do the whole news story? The bear fight?
I don't know which news story. Oh.
Yeah, I guess we'll just do it. Torngrat mountain visitor gets a front row seat as a black bear fights a polar bear. Bear race war! Who are you betting on, white or black? Who are you betting on?
Oh, totally white. Totally white. No, black.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going black. Gotta go black.
So, Labrador visitor gets front row seat between a black bear and a polar bear. Like, dude, honestly, I hate to say this, I'm going white bear because I think the black bear is smaller. So I'm going white bear.
I was thinking that. Yeah, I think I should have stuck with my polar bear, but no, I switched my mind, so I'll go black bear now. I thought it was a grizzly, but it's just a black.
It's just a black bear. So yeah.
Yeah. I think the polar bear will win.
You know what the weird part is? 13% of the bear population. I'm a horrible person. I don't. All right.
They cause all of the troubles.
John Sigurdsson. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
From Hafnarfjordur, dear Lord, in Iceland, of course. So that's probably like Hafnarfjordur. All right, in Iceland, was traveling in northern Labrador earlier this week when he captured a sight on his camera he thought he would never see. A mother polar bear fighting a black bear. Oh, yeah, no, dude, money on white bear. White bear all day.
Yeah.
It's you're like, so you're a black bear fucking with mama bear? Like, one, that mama bear is like way bigger than you. You might get your licks in. You gonna be a rug, my friend. So, but we finally got it on Tuesday. They saw the mother and her cub on the shore eating a seal. Oh, so they just been murdering wildlife all over the place. And they approach, and there was a little fight between the mothers, but apparently there was enough of seal. All right, so they could share the seal. They still had to fight over it. He said the two pairs of mothers and cubs shared the seal carcass, but it was what happened next that was extraordinary. He could see a black bear a little bit further up the hill. All right, so two polar bears were sharing the seal. Oh, okay. So they'll share with everybody but the black bear. Oh,
right.
White bears don't let black bears have seal.
Racism.
Oh, racist fucking bears. Could see the black bear a little bit further up the hill approaching the polar bears, and we said to ourselves, this is not going to happen. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. The weird part is they got seats. They unfolded their camping chairs and pulled out popcorn. There's not going to be any sort of confrontation, but then the black bear continued and made its way all the way to the polar bears. And the polar bears were not happy with this. and there was an attack.
I wouldn't be either.
Wow, that's very, very exciting news. But the mother polar bear eventually scared off the black bear, he said, adding that he had never seen anything like it in his many years of traveling. All right. Feels really enjoyable being able to share this, and so people can see what happened. Many people don't believe that it's actual, some kind of AI generated, but it's not. So that feels really good. I mean, I don't know if the bear that, like, here, let's open image a new tab of the end of the fight, because we saw the beginning.
Yes.
Ah. Why do I have...
Hello, Nova.
Did it... There we go. So here we go. I don't know, like, it feels really good. I'd say this bear does not feel that awesome. I would say this bear right here does not feel... This bear's got a few cuts.
Yeah.
I'd say that mama bear not having a great day.
A couple of hours. No big deal.
Coca-Cola bear wins all day. Right? Is there a black bear, like a like a company, like, I guess Smokey the Bear is a brown bear, isn't he?
He's
Was he
a
a grizzly
bear,
bear?
yeah.
I don't remember. You know who you got to be afraid of? Sun bears. They just look crazy. Can't trust them. Can't trust them at all. Professor Tie-Dye.
Some bears are weird.
Highlighting Johnny isn't a horrible person because he's racist. He's a horrible because he won't stand up to racism. I don't stand up to racism, but I also don't stand up for it. So what do you want from me? I'm indifferent. I don't look, I'm sorry if you heard otherwise, but I don't stand for much. Just reading. All right. So we have a couple of other stories to get to. That's our CBC bear coverage.
Yes.
Fuck off.
No.
All bear news all the time. No. I thought that was a great story, Jesse.
I reported on that just for the fact of it, guys. We have some horrible news to report. White on black violence
Canadians?
in the bear community. Like, it was just fun. Ham's beer bear is black, I think. That's a stretch, though. It's going to be hard to make that work. But thank you. White bear killed the seal, and the black bear wanted reparations. No, see, here's what it is. The white bear, the polar bear killed the seal, and then the polar bears shared the seal carcass with another mother and her cubs. So there's two mama bears, God knows how many cubs, but they're fine until fucking black bear shows up.
It's still the black bear, yeah. As soon as he shows up.
Black bears don't go around here. All right, it's not how that goes. So we have the Canada gun buyback thing. That you sent, because we're still in our first hour of stories. We're halfway through the second hour. This show is whipping by, and so if
we're halfway there, that's awesome.
We're halfway there. We have $35 roughly left in the goal, and we'll check the PayPals and the Venmos here quick, and then we'll of course check the Twitch and Rumble after we end the show and see if we don't make it by how much we miss. Can you buy seal with an EBT card? I don't think either of those bears. Why would you ask? I don't feel like those were bears. Do bears usually pay money for their food?
The white ones do, damn it.
See, now you're just being horrible. You're just being horrible. Black bear was just pissed because the white bears were gentrifying the neighborhood. All right. I kind of want to move on, but I just I love you, Digger 420 cheer. Thank you. Thank you, Jesse. We have the gun buyback thing. So Canada is, according to this post, Canada is forcing all Canadians to hand in their guns, and they have a year.
I'm having a lot of trouble finding this. I've actually put
You
out
sent
feelers
this to me.
to a few. No, I know. I'm putting out a feelers to a few different people, lawyers and journalists and whatnot, to see just what the full story actually is. But from the sounds of it, this is. Because remember too, under Trudeau, they spent billions with the
Well, you
B
can't have a shovel.
on a. Well, no, but they spent billions of dollars with a B to do a buyback, a gun buyback, and they bought back 0 guns. But it cost them billions of taxpayer dollars to buy back 0 guns. So one can only imagine what's going to happen now.
And who was it that was saying I can't stand? Look, I'm standing all the way up here. I'm doing fucking jumping jacks. Look how
I'll show you
look how
standing.
aggressive my legs are working.
Fiery, if you wanted to ask Runkle, sure. I added him, but I never get to catch his stuff live, so he might respond to someone who's actually in his chat.
Dear
That would
Lord,
be
trucker
awesome, because
raging
yeah,
later.
I want to know exactly what's going on. And Runkle is a gun lawyer in Alberta, so that's why I added him.
I'd wager he might know. All right, but let's hear the boogeyman. So you're saying you don't know if this is true, but it might be.
Well, no, this is the thing is happening. I guess whatever Billy's talking about is happening, but it's how you present an item, right? So who knows what the?
That's what they always told me about my penis.
Voluntary. How is this? You say that the program is voluntary, but after the amnesty ends, the people are not in compliance with the law. So how is this truly voluntary?
So
yeah,
Canadians starting in Cape Breton today will be able to enroll in the program, be able to get compensated if they were to turn their firearm in, or they will be able to get compensation if they deactivate and confirm that it's deactivated with a certificate. So it is strictly voluntary. Nobody is being forced to undertake the buyback program. Well, the expectation is that they will comply, and the order in council, as you know.
The expectation is they will comply. No, she raised a very good point.
They will comply, yeah.
Yeah. The expectation is they will comply. So what you're saying is the buyback program is voluntary. You can just let us seize your guns afterwards.
It's being extended from this October to October of 2026. So there is a 1-year window. Our expectations is that law-abiding citizens will abide by the law, and beyond that, the police of jurisdiction is tasked to, as you know, implement the criminal code.
All right, again, I feel like in a just world we go, that's that again. So again, the
that's not right.
That's not right. Wild Saffron, the ivermectin's working. How do we know oh, because I was going up and down on the screen. I get you. He has many guns. Who has many guns? The person that Digger just mentioned?
This guy.
Or this guy. I don't think this guy has any guns. I really don't. Not even the kind you work out with. I honestly,
I kind of doubt it. Yeah.
I like the fact that I could be armed to fight a tyrannical government, but I also feel like at this day and age, like no matter what, even in America, like the stuff you can get as like a weapon, you wouldn't be able to fight against. Like you'll be able to defend your home, but and this is the worst part. In Minnesota, they're chipping away at that now too. Like you have to retreat.
Mm-hmm.
You have to show reasonable proof that you couldn't retreat, like kind of shit. What do you do? Dear Lord. Are you winning a game show prize? What's going on over there?
It's the ringer on a phone. I'm sorry. I thought I'd muted it. I'm winning. I won.
She's been playing a Plinko game this whole time.
Okay, it's done.
This whole time.
If is a rule of law, why did you offer to pay someone the difference in compensation and bail them out of jail? You're a minister. Why'd you say that?
Let's maybe put this in context. This was a private conversation with an individual that I've known for many years. I said these two issues in frankly, in bad humor, that is being misinterpreted. It is very clear that there was a private conversation. It is with someone. It is an acquaintance.
You told me.
Well, I
believe what you said on the phone.
God, this guy looks and sounds so Canadian. Do you have any?
It's unfortunate.
Do you? Yeah, I suppose.
Well, first of all, it's not the phone. It was in the context of a private
All
conversation.
right, I don't want to have a fucking he said she said tattletale match over a thing that I don't even like. I feel like the important part of that is guys, the gun buyback program is by no means
It's totally
mandatory.
voluntary.
It's totally
Till
voluntary.
the time runs out.
Until the amendment kicks in and owning firearms is flat out illegal. So it's just there's no grandfathered in, nothing like and just with everything. Oh man.
Yeah.
We saw.
Yeah, I
we
have
just
a friend
saw
who
Gen Z over
inherited.
Sticks and rocks. Like recently? Did that happen recently?
Yeah.
Brian the Science. We just saw Gen Z overthrow Nepal with sticks and rocks. Maybe. St. Aaron.
Yes.
Make Charlton Heston proud. From my dead cold hands, or get your hands off my firearm, you damn dirty politicians. I mean, one of the two. One of the two. I feel like
One of
either
the
would
two.
work.
Yeah,
Either
it's,
would work. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's in all fairness, we're already not allowed to protect ourselves in our home. Like if someone breaks into my house with a gun and I manage to get the gun from the person who broke into my house and then I use said gun on the person who broke into my house, I'm going to jail.
Yeah, again, that shouldn't be a thing.
Even though but that is a thing. So are we really surprised that they've got a voluntary buyback program that has an expiry date after which you will be breaking the law for owning said gun? Is it really a surprise? No, not really.
Dollar General, your internet's so bad I cannot put on TVs for my men. I have better internet here in Africa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Okay, cool. Like honestly, did we have a blip recently? We might have had a blip a little bit ago. We were good up until a second ago, so we had a dip a little bit ago.
It looks like we did.
Yeah,
28
we dipped.
at 12:28.
I don't know. There you go. What do you want from me? I've rebooted this thing. I've rebooted this thing so many times. So I can't I can't do anything. I've called Charter out here. Just nah.
Yeah, he's done that actually live. Oh, and now everything's frozen.
Not on my end.
Now we're kind of back.
You're fine. I have a high KBS. It is.
It's
weak
very
every day.
chuggy on my end.
No, well, it is weak every day. Okay, well then, I have a question. Since we've established you don't like my internet, and I've established I've done all I can do, what the fuck do you want from me?
Hey, I see Kyle. Hi, Kyle.
Kyle saying, Dollar General, you need to answer for the multiple genocides you're responsible for. See? There we go.
Ah, there you go.
Alrighty, so time to call the ISP again. And do what? I call them out every time, and I get jerked around every time. The most they'll do is change my equipment around.
Yeah.
I changed, I like freaking cycled the router and the modem, and I rebooted the PC, and I updated Streamlabs. Like, I can't do anything else about it. I'm sorry. It doesn't seem like it matters that much. Get the hell out of Canada. You know they are going to start killing you when they take your guns. Yeah, they have the MAID programs. That's what's so weird. They don't want you guys to have shovels for fear you'll hurt somebody, but if you ask for a ramp, they're going to advise you to, suck on a shotgun. Like, it's just
yourself.
Very weird mixed messaging. I feel like we could.
I know. It is.
Engine funding is a success, says LabGlass. Hey, thank you, LabGlass. Are you saying, welcome to see you, buddy. I don't know what engine funding is, but thank you. I'll check in case he means something.
No, he needed to buy a new engine. His engine died on him.
well, I'm
that
glad
was
that
earlier
went well
in the
for you.
show, and he's already managed to raise the funds. That's brilliant, dude.
That's awesome. Great.
That's
I'm
awesome.
very happy for you. I'm very, very happy for you, Lab Glass. We might be a little tight on our funding today, so I'm glad for you, my friend. Time.
Redmond 20 is right. We expect everyone will comply. That's exactly it.
Yeah, we expect everyone will comply.
With
Sounds
the
really fucked up.
voluntary turning in of your gun.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's voluntary. You don't have to do it, and if you don't do it, we'll take them from you anyway. We just expect everyone will comply unless you're not a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah. If you don't comply, we're going to force you to comply. So no problem. Everyone will comply. We expect it. One way or another.
Red man now wording it another way. Euthanasia is not mandatory, but we will expect everyone will comply.
Exactly, Redman. Exactly.
It's just like I said, like I think it was Brian who said earlier too, like you were like, oh, but it's just so nice here. Right, but it's like at a certain point, how nice it is outside should count. Like, should not be enough of a counterbalance to be like, well, putting up with all these other problems is great. Like, nah, I don't know.
Well, you move to a rural area, and the problems are less.
Oh yeah, the problems are less,
and
because,
you're gonna have a better
because owning
chance.
guns is less illegal in the rural area, or just as illegal.
No, but it's less likely to be as strictly enforced.
That's the thing,
Let's
though.
say.
Until it's not.
There's hunters
though.
out here.
Until it's not, though. Until they're
There's
going
hunters
out.
out here.
Right, but until they just go, no, guns are illegal.
By the time they're going door to door, taking people's guns forcefully, there's going to be a whole lot of other troubles. I think we won't be worried about.
So you're saying, like, why worry about the loss of your freedoms? Because by the time it's going to bite you in the ass, you'll have lost so many other freedoms. Again, I don't see how that. It's weird.
No. You got to fight back long before that point, is what I'm saying.
Peggy Bro
I highly
saying,
doubt we're
take
gonna
that
actually see
vaccine
a
or
whole bunch of
dude, nobody's gonna
compliance.
fight back. Nobody's gonna fight back. I don't think. I don't trust humanity to fight back. I lost that.
We may not do it in a violent way. I think we'll do it in another way.
I don't think there'll be
Canadians will. We're good at civil
Canadians will
non-compliance.
Canadian, yo.
Civil disobedience. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we will. We will Canadian.
Vaccines are voluntary. Let's give needles to criminals. Stab, stab, stab. Kyle's simply saying hunters are gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna bag that though. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It's a weird way to phrase it. We expect everyone will comply. All right. So we have we have an update now. You brought us this story initial. I can't speak to save.
Yes.
My
speak.
You brought us this story originally, right? You brought us the ostrich culling.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Wow, shit's gone down over the weekend with
Right,
the ostriches.
What do you mean?
But I know which story you're covering, and this is good.
Well,
This
yeah,
is
you
great.
should know which story
I
I'm
love
covering.
this.
You gave me the story. Like, so so now I have a question.
know.
Am I about to air information that's inaccurate? Do we have more of an
No.
update than
No,
this?
no.
Or is this update accurate?
No.
This
update is accurate.
So this update is accurate. All right, so
Yes.
we'll go to this lady. Again, so like to catch up anyone who hasn't been paid, there's an ostrich farm in Canada.
In BC.
All right, so
in
yeah,
BC,
screw
in
it.
my
We'll go back.
province, it's within hours of my home.
You're since you're gonna just jump on me anytime I start talking about it, why don't you just give us the update? No, it's fine. It's fine. You know what? Fucking, I'll even take my camera off the screen because I'm such a star-spangled awesome
Okay,
dude
you do that.
who supports you. Here. I'll be a disembodied voice, and you go ahead and tell. No, because fuck me and my show. Who cares if it's my show or not?
Right.
You
Totally.
You go ahead.
Totally.
And you tell everybody
Okay, I
about
will.
what's going on in this
Well,
story
I would, but you keep talking.
that you gave me in your neck of the woods. I would hate to be distracting. So by all means, take it away and tell us.
All right.
Give us the broad strokes,
Okay. Ostrich farm.
like the cliff notes that you
near
could tell us
near
about.
the town where I live.
birds,
research
and things.
for medical use, gonna help heal a bunch of different things. Government came in, said that there was avian flu, and wanted to cull half the herd. People got angry. Things went on. It went through the courts. Supreme Court of Canada finally decided, yes, the cull will go on. The cull will happen. And everyone was praying, and we were running out of like hours left. And then this happens, and it was lovely, and now the government still can't call them. They're trying damned hard, and their stuff happened on the weekend. But this story happened, and I love it. Someone came in the clinch and saved these ostriches and stopped the Supreme Court of Canada.
How pissed
Okay,
would
go.
you be if I had you muted that whole time?
Well, I wouldn't be pissed, but that a little annoying, maybe.
Johnny Apex, great show. Where's Johnny? I had to step off for a minute. I was trying to do a bit where like, because I started talking about doing this story, and I was like, if you haven't caught up with what's happening here, and before I could get even another word out, somebody, I'm not going to point fingers. I'm not going to point fingers at all. But somebody who shall remain nameless.
Who you're talking about?
Somebody who shall remain nameless. Just kind of jumped in on me 24/7. I am terrified watching my KBS right now. All right, let's go ahead and
I know.
Let's check up on this is so this is not all right, so this is not I don't know who Dre Humphrey is, but this is an update from the farms on who's coming in to help protect the ostriches.
As of last night, we've been taken on under the signatory Indian tribe for protection. And so I just want, if you guys can please, this needs to go to the higher ups. And the ostriches and our land is now under the protection of the signatory tribe, Indian tribe.
Okay, one, this dude looks like the guy from God, what was the show where he was like the son of the devil and he had a friend? Hey, he looked like the fat friend. This, for some reason, this police officer doesn't look real.
June Cleaver is not happy with me.
Who's June Cleaver?
Support the truth. Lie. You are lying, lady, and I'll meet you in public and show you the facts. Okay, I do not have the facts straight. Just another dumb. Okay, well then, please, if I am in the wrong, then please clarify. I will totally admit, or mea culpa if I've said anything wrong.
Having never ever seen June, never recalled seeing June Cleaver's name in the
June
chat
Cleaver's
before.
beaver.
June Cleaver's beaver.
June Cleaver wouldn't use that language. It's June Cleaver. She wouldn't speak like that.
But her beaver totally would.
Her beaver would, though.
Right.
Apparently.
Again,
Yeah.
but the point, and again, just thanks for kicking me right in the balls. It's really convincing that they have a point when you never see them say anything, and they just all caps. You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're spewing bullshit. I live here. This bitch is wrong. About what? When you support the truth,
Yeah.
lie.
Tell me where I'm wrong.
You're
That
lying,
would-
lady.
If I'm wrong,
And I'll meet you in
definitely
public. I'll show
me
you the
where I'm wrong.
facts. She does not have the
Kyle,
facts
I
straight.
need to respond to Kyle.
Just another dumb conspiracy lies. Like, just June Cleaver's
Kyle?
beaver. I'm gonna go ahead.
It looks like she's gone now. So
Yeah. Like,
didn't work.
So,
but no, I really do want to talk about Kyle, because Kyle is somewhat right. If I can. Oh, come on. My silly computer. He said something about Canadians will fight for ostriches, but we won't fight for civil rights. Fighting for the ostriches is fighting for civil rights. It is. We're fighting for the rights of Canadians to not have the government come and dig into their farm and have the right to just decide to cull your flock whenever they want to. But over the weekend, some interesting stuff happened. I guess they were trying to keep the people protesting from being able to see the flock, the ones that are going to be culled. And I guess they were flying drones over, like police drones were flying over, and one crashed, scaring an ostrich who flipped out and ran and injured itself really badly.
I don't know if we could trust.
So then the people couldn't go in. The people who run the farm couldn't go in to help the bird. It was left there for quite a long time until finally the government was able to get a vet out there. But then they made the vet and everyone suddenly don hazmat suits so that they could go in and look at this injured bird and claim that it's actually sick with something contagious.
Right. And again, like, I love the whole, like, we're spewing lies. We're playing a video. Still waiting to see what those lies are. I'm sure they won't be shared.
I'm still waiting to see where it was that I was wrong.
I'm sure they won't be shared in all caps. I'm sure that was just a temporary outburst. Post. Oh man! And again, thank you, Lagwest.
Ward was a little rough on the beaver last night. Thank you.
I don't really do that like rally at the end of the show thing, really, but we'll check everything at the end of the program and see where we're close or what. And
thank
everything.
you, Labby.
But thank you, Labby, for the 20. Saying quote on Rumble, I shook out the coins in my cum sock. Here you go. I mean, thank you.
Aw, thank you, Lab.
It all spends.
We appreciate
it. All spends the same, even if it smells salty. So thank you. And if you could help out, cool. If not, whatever. We're at quasi 35, maybe closer. Well, probably closer to 15. We'll see. At the end of the show. Here we go.
And we met with them last night. So
the Indians are taking over the
signatory.
How hilarious would it be though if after they take the place they just use it as a way to steal the property from these people and like, no, you signed it over. Oh, don't worry, we'll protect your birds as we turn them into jerky. But you signed it over.
Yeah, I love that they were able to just right around the Supreme Court. I love it.
Hey, you dumb, produce the CFIA report and go through it if it isn't above your brain grade. I mean, I really love that someone named June's Cleaver Beaver has the audacity to be like, you dumb cunt. Like, all right, well, you came in here shouting like a 5-year-old. Wasn't exactly. You are so fucking clueless. Oh no, we're clueless. Again, like I've been going off of video clips. I haven't been going on, and like according to video clips, these people are talking about this and the other, and so now there's a whole nother thing, and you don't even know. But thank God, someone who has the audacity, like June's all of the reports she's done. June's Cleaver Beaver is really
Cleaver. Thank you for coming in with some facts, because
So we've been told you have to go through a report. I don't even know what they're talking about.
Yes, the CFIA is basically, I believe it's like the Canadian version of the FDA.
Okay.
Basically, but the CFIA report, which one? The original report?
Well, that's the beautiful thing about their argument. They're not really making any points. They're just kind of doing a broad strokes thing. And as for that, so if you're saying it's similar to the FDA, so you're saying it's similar to like the FDA that like the Biden administration ran that was like, hey, how about we cull a whole bunch of chickens because of a fear of avian flu that only totally fucked over our economy.
That's
with
exactly
zero
what
proof.
we're doing with these ostriches. It's the exact same premise.
Yeah, but we've been covering it long enough now that if there was avian flu in that population, it would have happened by now. It's been like over a year.
They would have died. Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole group of 400 ostriches would have died out by
You know
now.
what I'm suddenly realizing? June's Cleaver Beaver is a really stupid cunt. Huh. And thank you, Labby, for the 20. I forgot to say this earlier. Thank you.
Canuck ostrich jerky on special. Kyle,
federalized.
ostriches are ugly.
Who cares?
Oh, go ahead.
I agree. Ostriches are ugly as fuck. Who cares? Again, this the whole.
The point is the ostrich eggs. This is actually a research farm, and they are finding that ostrich eggs have all sorts of healing properties. I can't remember the technical
Even if they
terms
don't,
and all
like,
that
I don't
stuff.
even need to go that far. We just have to go far enough for, look, the fear that they're worried about, like, came and went a long time ago, and they're still, like, hell-bent for leather to kill these birds. And I'm like,
That we must kill these
like,
birds,
I don't,
yeah.
like, if the birds aren't harming anyone and they're not sick, then who gives a shit kind of thing? I don't know. Just got back in the chat. Should I find the CFIA report, says Balls Deep. I don't know.
Sure. The original CFIA report is the one that says that they found that one of the birds could potentially, I think it was a false positive or a false, they couldn't be sure whether it was or not. And that's why they separated the flock into two.
Balls Deep saying ostrich eggs taste and smell much worse than chicken eggs. All right, I believe that. The lies are that Canadians are good at civil disobedience. Yeah, that's the other thing. I never thought ostrich eggs would be a foodstuff. Like, because if ostrich eggs, you'd think if ostrich eggs were great, like, because they're bigger, like, we'd give more, like, no. So I just, I don't understand why that'd be a thing. And then, like, ostrich meat, I've never heard of as a thing either. So the idea that, like, we have to...
No, I've never roasted an ostrich before.
Right. So I'm thinking, like, one, just having an ostrich farm in general seems strange as fuck. Two, again, like, if they're trying to cull it down because of avian flu, like, weren't we worried about that a while ago? It's gone now. So we just want to kill the birds because they exist? Like...
Yes. We're fighting to kill the birds that have proved that they don't have avian flu because they've survived all this time while going through all the different channels of the law.
All right. So, what?
But yeah, this ostrich farm was not farming for food. They are a research facility looking at the medicinal uses.
Hello, I am Walter. Jesse, just get married, guys. Okay, damn it. Like, that's the plan. Things take time. I gotta get her to move here first, or I have to wait for my daughter to get older and I have to move there. Because I don't really want to be video phone dad for my daughter's life. I have this weird thing where, like, I'm like a legit piece of shit in a whole lot of ways, but I don't want even just moving, I'm still trying to figure that whole thing out. Just moving out of here will suck because, like, I won't get to see my daughter every day. Like, that's where if the ivermectin thing and do you want to hear something weird?
Are you feeling something? Are you feeling different?
My hand feels stronger. I have an issue with when I have my hand on my mouse, I inadvertently sometimes right click because my fingers.
Yes.
And there's a feeling that I've had in my hand when that's been a thing. I had that feeling this morning doing the Steel Toe show. So I'm going to say one of two things. Either one of two, possibly both of them are true. Either A, the controlled burns we've done a couple of times here has helped me loosen up my hand and made it feel stronger, which I highly doubt because loosening up, yes, but never feels stronger. But maybe it's like a placebo libido, placebo libido.
Yeah.
La cucaracha. Anyways,
you've only taken it like an hour and a half.
It's like, no, about 2 hours ago. Because we're coming up on 3. I took it at 1:10. So we're 15 minutes off. So it's an hour 45. Split the baby. But yeah, dude, I'm sorry. We're gonna see how I do. Like, if I feel like better and loose tonight, and I take another pill tomorrow, and I'm almost walking, then I swear to Christ, I'm not really gonna do this. I'm being hyperbolic and kidding. For all of the digital world watch. Disclaimer, this is a joke. I'm going to punch all the doctors in the face. Like, I'm going to just...
there you go.
That's what I'm going to do. We are possibly $15 away from our goal.
Yes.
So let's
Thanks,
hopefully
guys
see
and
that
girls.
if you want to throw in on Twitch, PayPal, Venmo, all of those. Otherwise, we'll keep going. So this is that's the end of the ostrich roundup. The information that we have been provided, and the fun part I like is that like I don't go into deep as you do into this ostrich thing, but all the stuff we've played here that supports everything I've said about this ostrich thing has all been actual video clips. So you're lying. Like this is literally lies. But look at the CFA report. Like okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. If we were suddenly to bow down and go, "You're right, we're wrong," what does that do? And also, like, we're perpetuating lies.
Yeah.
No offense. I love my audience. They are the greatest people on the planet. I don't think they're big enough to affect anything in that regard. Like, I don't think it's like, you know what? The government was just doing the right thing, and then the goddamn ostrich turkey flu came over the world because these two fucking streamers went on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble and went, you know, the government's really back off these fucking ostriches. It would have been nothing if it wasn't for that king shit streamer on Twitch. Like, you guys realize, like, we do like, you know, we do like 30 to sometimes 40 higher in the 30s today on Rumble, and then we get like, you know, we get like 20 people on YouTube. We get like 3 on Twitch, and if we don't count the bots, we get 0 on Kick. So like literally, like we're in like the 50s to 60s. Like we have a small audience. It's a thing. It just seems. God, all right. You really need to stop sitting completely still because it just my butthole tightens so bad when you do that.
Well, I don't know. I look kind of frozen there.
Your phone just whistled at you. If this works, Johnny, sue the doctors.
It did.
I can't sue the doctors, Saint Caesar. I can't sue the doctors if this works. Because I'd have to, in order to sue the doctors that this works, I have to prove that it was specifically this medication and I didn't just have an we don't know turnaround. I have to be able to prove it was the medication, and I have to be able to prove that the doctors deliberately prevented me from taking the medication knowing it would work. And all of that will fall flat on the fact that medicines in this country need to be FDA approved for the purpose you're taking them for. And if they're not, no doctor can prescribe them, and that's what they can fall back on. Look, we didn't prescribe the fucking ivermectin because, well, you know, it's not FDA approved for MS.
It's not. Yeah.
The only thing I could possibly,
I mean, it's a good thing to a certain extent, but it does.
If I take this, like, if I take this and we put together like videos of like every day going forward, and it's like, hey, no, we're doing better and better and better. Like if we take the ivermectin and we give this a go for the foreseeable future, and I start getting way better, I can just literally draw public attention to it and circulate the views of the video, and we can get more and more people demanding that it be available for them to use, and then like those floodgates kind of open. But then I also have to have some sort of reach, so it's probably not going to happen either. Johnny wants loose butthole. Hopefully not. Saint Caesar, if you start running again, that is your proof. Again, it's not proof that the ivermectin worked. That's my word against theirs. I need like actual clinical tests that we can point to, you know, X, Y, or Z, all of a sudden the ivermectin. Like, don't get me wrong, and for most of us in fucking, like, with a pair of eyes, yeah, that's proof. But in a court of law, that's not a thing. And also, like I said, it's not legal for them to prescribe, so they'd have to break the law to do it. What are they guilty of? Not breaking the law? But they can prescribe meds for off-label use. Gabapentin comes to mind for my MS hugs.
Yeah, I was on huge doses of gabapentin for a very long time for my fibro.
Right, but I'm just saying the first doctor I talked to about taking ivermectin for MS literally went, it's not FDA approved for multiple sclerosis, so I can't prescribe it.
Yeah.
And so that's literally what they went with. Do you have an appetite for oats and suddenly find Chrissy Mayer attractive? Here we go again. Like everybody with the Chrissy Mayer. I don't get it. So yeah, there we go. All right. So
by the by.
we have a lot of people talking about Theo Vaughn's thing. I don't think Theo Vaughn is or isn't
let's do
funny.
this.
I think he's whatever. But apparently, filming his Netflix comedy special, he bombed. I'll just read what some of the people were tweeting, and then we'll go to the video we have. One person tweeted, "Last night I went to a taping of Theo Vaughn's new Netflix special at the Beacon. It was hard to watch. He seemed unrehearsed and disorganized, repeating bits multiple times clearly trying to get it right for the camera. This killed the vibe in the theater. More than that, the material seemed stale and immature. Lots of lowbrow autism jokes that felt like kicking down. Also, going full anti-Semitic is not the right move on the Upper West Side. Lots of people walked out. I was one of them." I'm going to agree. If you are on the Upper West Side, anti-Semitic jokes aren't really going to fly. But unrehearsed and disorganized. That's the thing.
That's not a good thing.
Well, that's just like I said. That's the difference with like comedic personalities that like say they get a little recognition and they do a podcast and the podcast blows up or whatever, and now they become a person like. Because back in the day, like you did the country like in a tour, and all it was rehearsing for the night you did, like again doing the steps and the dance, like the whole like he seemed unrehearsed and disorganized, like repeating bits multiple times, clearly trying to get it right for the camera. Like that's what you're doing, in, you know when you're making your stops in Dallas and Minneapolis and whatever, and it all ends with you in New York, and you're like, and now we're doing it here. Like that's where you're like, again, you were rehearsing for those reasons. Other people
polishing it this whole time, this whole tour.
Yeah, but again, like a lot of people just saying he bombed. Theo Vaughn just bombed.
Yeah.
Saw Theo Vaughn at the Beacon Theater tonight, and I keep wanting to call it Bacon. At the Bacon Theater. At the Beacon Theater tonight for his Netflix taping. Double ouch. 1/3 of the crowd walked out, myself included, and they seem to keep coming. Oh, dude, 1/3 of the crowd walked out.
Wow.
Dude, not since Benjamin Netanyahu has anyone gotten that kind of standing ovation. Worst set I've ever seen. Pandering to the dumbest 50 people in the room. Failure of epic proportions.
Oh, no.
We left probably 10 minutes before the show ended based on when the crowd was started coming out. Other people left, but definitely not 1/3 of the crowd. The show was terrible. Hands down the worst comedy show I've seen. I feel really bad for him. All right, and then there's people like there's people that are literally worried for Theo's like mental health. All right, this is 6 seconds long. I thought this was something else. I don't know, like again, this is one of those I can't tell the audience from this in and after the performance thing.
I don't know what to tell you about that, man. I'm having a long month. I'm trying not to take my own life. So I just want to get these
Okay. Maybe don't do a really, really bad set and then make a joke about trying not to. Yeah. I'm assuming that's a joke. If not, yeah, dude. I hope he's okay. Could understand why people are worried. So yeah, he got mad about the DHS using his thing recently, but because he said take down the immigration video that they used his stuff on, and he wasn't okay with that. But I don't really care. Like that's people like it's a sign that he wasn't happy that they he didn't want them to do fucking immigration bits.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm weirded out. My hand doesn't feel as bad. I'm gonna be honest, I am freaking the fuck out right now.
Okay.
Like just like
Deep
the sense that like
in
no,
and
not deep breaths. After this, Johnny takes his meds. He gets a carrot. or are you saying I have to have a carrot to
we'll
take
give
the
you
meds?
your meds with the carrot.
Like again,
Yes.
it's just it doesn't feel like 110% better, but it doesn't feel as bad as it did before. Like just when I was prepping the show, I had trouble with accidental right clicking, and I was getting annoyed. AP, you'll understand. I was having, you might call them the MS hugs, I think. And again, hello, y'all. Hello, AP. Like I feel like I have a little bit more hand control. I don't feel like I could get up and run right now, but I feel like my hand feels better than it did before we started the show. And marijuana helps me with muscles being tense, but I've never smoked marijuana and felt like my muscles were relaxed but controllable. Like, this is relaxed but controllable. There's still the numbness that it's had. I still have the weakness and fatigue that I have, but these two fingers and point is, I feel stronger in the hands. I was about to say these two fingers feel. You know what? There's not. I can't.
Yeah.
I feel like once we get to these two fingers, we can't. 3 is just a shocker, is what it is. As it is. Okay, so there we go. After that, John, vaccine was emergency use. It was not tested. What vaccine?
Right. Well, we're talking about the latest jibby jab.
Oh, I ain't going anywhere near.
It was not FDA approved, but that's because it was emergency use. You're right, and that's why people won't have a leg to stand on in the law courts.
It's just, again,
allegedly. I don't know. There's been a couple of people. There's been at least one really big win against the government in regarding to vaccine injuries in BC. There was one. But I don't know that we're going to see a whole lot because of the way they rolled it out.
Okay. So we have a couple of things to get to in the second hour of stories, and then we have our third hour stuff. We don't have a full third hour prepped. I didn't get quite full of that. Although I found one that I think is going to send us in a little bit of a video rabbit hole, because Kent England has Oh, you're talking about that one, that YouTube one.
Oh,
right, yeah. That one's fun. That one's fun and goofy, and I hope I don't get in trouble for playing it.
Silly.
I really want to support the channel that airs it. I realize they don't need my support, but I love their shit, so we're gonna play that because it was just fucking fun and ridiculous, and it ties into shit that we literally were even talking about today. So it's like, fuck it, we're gonna do that. But there's a thing called a bintrong. Do you know what a bintrong is?
No.
It's called, all right, here, I'll give you more of like an English name for it. A bear cat. So we had a story about bear cats escaping Kent, England, and now I think I want to play a video. Bear cats look like they're cool as shit. So I want to, so we'll read the bear cat story. But anyhow, that's in the third hour. We haven't even gotten to that stuff yet. We have all of our second hour stuff.
In England?
Yeah, in a zoo in England. They found, it escaped.
I was gonna say.
It was found, but it escaped.
Oh, yeah.
You looked it up now, didn't you?
Yeah, these guys are cool.
You are so fucking impatient.
I totally did.
Dude, it's called a tease because and now you're like burning all of the tease fuel on looking it up now. It's like
I'm not showing it to anyone, am I? I just looked it up for my own.
Yeah, I can't wait for your spicy hot takes when we get to that one in whatever eventuality that we reach. Now that you did it now. God, woman. Just can't fucking lay out anything with you. All right. So we have a couple of other things to do first in the second hour. We have I have a video. You're not afraid of heights, right? And then I've got something. I've got great news for St. Caesar. The British government says marrying your first cousin has many benefits and economic advantages. So hey guys, inbreeding's back and it's all okay. So your dating pool just increased. And then
nice.
I've got a skateboarder breaking a world record with a 230-foot drop. So again, you're not afraid of heights, right? And then I've got a sport that I didn't know existed that I was about to say like is the only way I'd ever play golf. But you know, if these pills keep working, we might be great. And then we got a lady who's pissed that her son has been expelled after disarming a classmate. So like a classmate apparently was brandishing something to, I guess, like some sort of weapon or something to hurt somebody, and another classmate intervened. This is you saying how you'd get arrested for shooting an intruder with their own gun.
Yeah.
We kind of have this in a non-lethal, non-harmful situation. where
Yeah.
one kid has
disarmed,
weapon, another kid comes in and takes weapon away from bad kid or first kid, and then he gets expelled for it. I guess he should have just let
Totally
that first kid
sounds-
stab people.
yeah.
Like, I mean, that sounds like the better way to go.
Totally. Yeah.
And
Could have
then
just allowed it to happen.
I'm gonna get to this because this happened. This happened not even 24 hours ago. We had another mass shooting event of a gunman shooting on
the
a boat.
Michigan church.
No, gunman. No, that one we talked about this morning. This one is a gunman on a boat shooting into a crowd, and this one was apparently a targeted thing because it was a waterfront bar. So there were a lot of innocent bystanders, but apparently, I don't know, scorned love or whatever this one, but again, this one's way more of like we still don't know like the motive on say the Michigan guy. We don't know exactly what was motivating that crazy act.
Right.
There's a lot of theories. This one, I guess, like the people he shot
Someone
at were
was trying
targeted.
to say it was a Trump supporter.
I'd believe it. Look, being a Trump supporter doesn't prevent you from
Trump
being
supporter that shot up the church.
I'm not saying he did it for Trump. I'm saying I can see you being a Trump supporter, and I can see you going and doing like I don't think the two things that I don't think they're related. I don't think
I can see you being a Trump supporter and shooting from a boat into a crowd in a bar. I think it'd be less likely that a Trump supporter would shoot a church.
right because Trump
shoot
is a
into
symbol of
church.
godliness.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just again.
Not saying a Trump supporter wouldn't shoot people. I'm just saying that it'd be less likely that they'd shoot up a church, in my opinion.
I'm saying I know nothing about the dude other than supposedly he was in the military, and I've seen some pictures of him posing with like moose and stuff. And I'm saying I don't understand anything about the person I'm seeing.
Okay.
Explaining what they've done. So if someone says he was a Trump supporter, I'd be like, fine.
Yeah.
I don't think that equates anything to what's. I still want to know what brought him
That shouldn't
to
have anything
shoot
to
church
do with-
levels. But right, like,
Yeah.
but like, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, being a Trump supporter doesn't automatically make you incapable of doing said action. I'm saying whatever action he took is so
Right,
like
okay.
So I need to hear the reason. I'll say this: looking at pictures of the guy, if you told me that guy was a Trump supporter, I'd be like, okay, doesn't not look like a Trump supporter, but. Either way, too many people are fixated on whether or not he supported Trump. Like, I mean, technically, anyone could say they support
that's-
Trump and
yeah,
do horrible
that's
shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, this is not even about that. So going back to this guy, I guess like they have no like. You know what's really funny? Like a lot of other situations, we don't show the pictures. They are really quick to show the angry white gunman. When they have the angry, like when the when the manifesto comes out and it turns out they're trans or post-trans, like we stop showing the pictures and talk about, man, do they love putting their mug shots up there when it's the right persuasion. We must photograph well. Is what it
Front
is.
bar in North Carolina. A suspect
It must
allegedly
be.
opened fire from a boat into a crowd, killing at least 3 people and injuring 5 others. Authorities describe the victims as vacationers visiting the bar 30 miles south of Wilmington. Police say it was highly premeditated attack. ABC's Faith Abube is on the scene tonight.
All right, wait a minute. Okay, so one, highly premeditated. I want to get
Faith
into that.
Abube?
So, like, you went after these people on their vacation. Like, holy Jesus, that's crazy. Like, people are just going nuts. And again, yes, wait, did I hear that right? Faith Abube? Faith Abube.
Yes. I have faith
So-
with Bube.
So, is her first name Faith and her other name is Abube? Or is her name
Abube.
Faitha
Abube.
and her last name is Bube? Like, Faith Abube, like, Abube. A baby needs a booby.
She's a Bube.
My baby hungry. My baby needs a booby. Dude, Faith a booby. Like, we are immediately innocent by swimmers, says Balls Deep. Thank you for the $2. Balls Deep. I think we're at what? We're at like 3 there. Fuck it. I'm just gonna round up on the old YouTube and just count that. So now we're at $30. We'll just count it with that today. We'll trust. We'll have, you know what? We'll have
Sounds
faith
good.
that I guess it would be nice.
We'll have faith in a Bube?
Well, I don't know if I have faith in a booby. I don't
have total faith in a boobay.
Look. I believe in one thing: a boobay I can touch. If I can't touch a boobay, I don't believe a boobay. And here's the thing: like I'm one of these.
In a boobay?
I'm one of these weird like naturalists where people are like, "Oh, I don't mind." I'm like, "No, I don't like aftermarket abubes. I am a original abube person. You know, call me a dick." But I like, again, as I say, I like my factory model abube. If you could.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Since
that's good.
Chevy JB, since you don't look, I have to check. I will in just a minute. I have to since you don't check. I have to. Ostrich meat is awesome. Johnny's Ostrich Farm. The Lab Glass. Chevy. We're liberal roomies. Blah blah blah. Maybe you should be documenting when you took them and any side effects or gains. Well, I do know, like, we're doing this live. I did it live on camera, so we did then. I miss being Digger in Rumble chat. Johnny's never here. I am here. I'm just running 3 at the same time. And if you guys start watching on Kick, then I'll be up to 4. Like, do you know how hard I've been like, don't even add the Rumble or the Kick because there's not really anyone there yet. But it's just like, I'm like, oh God, you know how hard it's going to be to balance 4 of the. Go away, everyone. Johnny's baiting. What? I only thought he did podcasts. Never seen his stand up. Did we? What? Missed a few streams. Oh. How is the body responding to the Mectin? Johnny says, AB. We just took our first one today at 1:10 p.m. And I'll say this, hand feels like noticeably stronger for me for today. Now, I'll say this, I'm not willing to say, oh, it's the ivermectin, like 110. Like, it could be. It could be. I could be having a boost from the ivermectin. I could just be having a good day right now. Maybe the humidity went down. Like, humidity's a big thing. Heat's a big thing. It's not too warm around here. So maybe I'm doing great. I don't know. It's hard to say exactly what's causing it. But since I've been paying attention at, like I said, 110, my hand feels stronger. What do you want from me? Mr. Q, a boobies. Yeah, dude, faith of boobies is kind of the thing. I got to grab my phone. Let's do this here. And then Venmo. All right.
Hey, Fanatical Bucks fan, good to see you.
Friend request. Somebody wants.
And Chevy, I don't know if I said hello. Hello.
And all right, so we confirmed that friend request, and
Johnny's got a friend, guys. Just confirmed it. He's got a friend.
You're a dick. All right, so thank you for the 5 there, and let's go ahead and count that down. So now we're at $25, and we'll see. We probably have something with Twitch that we can do and Rumble. So hopefully we'll see. We'll see where it's at. All right, so back to the boatman Quran. Oh wait, I was already on the right screen.
Tonight, authorities say a deadly mass shooting that left 3 people dead and 5 others injured at a North Carolina bar Saturday night was a highly premeditated attack.
Evil has come ashore in Southport, North Carolina. This is truly a devastating incident.
Investigators say people were out on the deck at the waterfront bar in Southport enjoying live music when the suspect, armed with an assault rifle, pulled up on a boat and opened fire from the water.
I know a lot of people might say, I'm getting sick of the assault rifle thing.
Yeah.
And this is where my tinfoil hat, this is convenient. Like this is what I was thinking ironically earlier this morning about the Michigan thing too. That's convenient. Good thing we've got a crazy mega conservative to just start unloading on a church because that's what they do. And then this one. Good thing we got an assault rifle just unloading on a. That's awfully convenient. I don't know.
Yeah.
AP, not an assault rifle. Well, and not in the. I don't know about the church incident, but in this one they called it an assault rifle. And that's the other weird part about this is like I know how little I know about guns, and these people seem to know less, and they talk like they know more. This reminds me, how is the GoFundMe still stacking that cash? The GoFundMe has been stale for a while, and I haven't really pushed it because I don't have anywhere else to go. And right now that money's in a savings account to help with moving expenses when I have them. And if we miss goals here, I won't lie, I may have to cover those. So hopefully we make those goals. Otherwise, I got to get a job. And I'm going to be honest about this. Like the ivermectin has gotten a good reception so far. If I improve a little bit there, the moving thing is less serious and easier to achieve. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
None of them are right.
funny,
None of them. No, there is no such thing as an assault rifle. AR stands for Armor Light Rifle. It's the maker of the.
Yeah, it's a brand name, is it not?
Yep.
Reports came in.
I'm
See, I
stupid
know
enough-
that, and I've never held a gun.
Well, here's the thing. I had to learn that from Aaron, and then he's one of those where he taught me once, and I went, I'm never going to let you be smarter than me on that again, because you shouldn't be. And I like an idiot, assumed it just meant army rifle, because they used it in the army. It's the the general issue. Something else I've learned. A lot of people say that military grade is government speak. Like it's a trendy term, like military grade. Like military grade is government speak for as cheap as possible, but still effective.
Yes, I've heard that as well.
Phil Smalls, I just got back. Are you okay? I mean, I should be. Why wouldn't I be? Balls Deep, thank you
So
for the
far, so good.
GoFundMe. Balls Deep linking the Cripple Crib Fund Me thing. Is this still a thing? I can't. Why is it not letting me open the link? There we go.
Yeah, I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Yeah, we froze for a minute. Something's hiccups again.
Again.
Here's what I'll say. This is abnormal because we've had hiccups plenty of times, but they've never affected you and me specifically. So, all right, so those are the same thing. So we got both of those done. And 10 from Mr. Q, which puts it at 15. So we're hopefully knocked out. Thank you, Mr. Q. That is huge, man. I am so grateful for that. Thank you so much. And now we'll just save that. So I just we'll see where it goes. There is such a thing as an assault rifle, but they have been restricted/banned since May of 1986, where they are barely used in any crimes. It's weird that they would ban them.
Gotcha.
It's another weird. So like it was halfway
1986.
Yeah, I'm assuming he meant it was halfway through.
That's ages ago.
As someone who was literally talking about his hand weakness earlier, or he accidentally fat fingered the extra 6. Things happen.
That's true.
Either way, not an assault rifle. But let's
Rapidly of a boat sitting in the waterway. Reports.
So he literally pulled a shooter from Shooter. He pulled a Mark Wahlberg from Shooter, and he went out on the boat.
Subject shooting multiple patrons of the establishment.
About a half hour later, authorities say they closed in on the suspect, Nigel Edge.
Wow, they got him really fast. Too bad that Charlie Kirk shooter took him forever to find after the FBI, found some very convenient evidence.
Boat to a nearby town. They say he was loading up at a boat access. According to investigators, Edge, a known resident in Oak Island, self-identifies as a combat veteran and told police.
This self-identifying thing has to stop. Is he a combat veteran or not? Because I feel like there's a vast difference. Yeah. Because I self-identify as a combat veteran. Oh, so you're fucking nuts. Like, no offense. If you get done playing Rainbow Six Siege, you don't get to go out into the world like, you understand, man. I've been in this shit. Like, no, you haven't. You played an Xbox game, okay? Like, self-identifies as a combat veteran. So this dude's all sorts of loony.
Yeah.
AP, yes, hit 6 twice.
Pretty much.
I assumed I was just being a cunt, and she couldn't help it.
I was being a bit of a dick too.
So
Sorry.
he's probably not a. Yeah, I feel like any actual combat veteran doesn't have to self-identify as a combat veteran.
Yeah.
This is a weird one for me. What do you mean? Like, I feel like if he was a combat veteran, you could just say he identifies as a combat veteran. Like, because if he is self-identifies for some reason makes me feel like the implication that he is not
me think
a combat veteran.
Yeah, he could just as easily be self-identifying as a cat.
I
sounds to me.
self-identify as a very, very sarcastic Roomba. Like, what do you want from me? Like, I don't know.
He suffers from PTSD. Today,
he told police he suffers from PTSD. Nothing silences the voices like actually silencing people's voices. That's great. Oh my God.
residents in the small coastal town stopping to remember the victims at the popular local bar turned crime scene.
Yeah, dude. Like, no offense. How bad have you fucked over that bar? If something happened, you can't. He's got that 1,000 Cheeto stare. I don't know what 1,000 Cheeto stare is, but
1,000-yard Cheeto stare.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for that support, Balls Deep. You're a friend. Good day,
he deployed
Johnny.
to Iraq.
Fuck, did we lose? Did we lose Twitch's audio again? Normally, St. Caesar's bitching
Be
about
well,
it by a mile and a
Wild.
half.
You
Let's
take
see.
care.
Yeah, I gotta type in here. KBS has been internet's been all over the place. Net been wonky.
He looks like he's going to take some pipe in prison, says AP.
And here's the thing: it'll be fine in post. It'll be fine in post, but I can't. I wonder, is there a way, like, if I do restart stream labels, does that? Let's try.
I don't know.
Well, you know what? I don't know either, but we're gonna try. General. Disable hardware acceleration requires restart. Stream label session has been successfully restarted. All right. Now let's refresh over here. I bet this does 0.
Hi, Gray. How you doing?
I bet this does 0. Let's do this in under. And it did 0. So we're fucked.
And Twitch? You hear us now? Hello,
Nope.
Twitch?
Nope. Okay, mate. So this is again, like, this is why I don't care as much about, like, every time this stuff gets a hiccup, like, Twitch does that. Like, Rumble works great. Like, if we can't connect fast enough, YouTube flat out ends, which sucks. So I don't understand. So yeah, I don't know if there's much else. Was there a whole lot else worth of covering in that one? Did we have what, like 30 seconds? All right, so it's just people talking about the regrets of it. So we don't know a whole lot about that, but we do know that incident was like a targeted thing, which is a little effed up that someone went that far. Yeah. So there we go. Speaking of Twitch, I went into Little Lemmy's thing today, like, and I wasn't arguing with Aaron about this, and I don't really fucking whatever. But like, he's like, oh, Lemmy's one of these like chronically on the internet things, and I'm just like, I went into the show, I didn't see that. I was there for a little bit. I didn't see that. Like, I feel like getting away from stuff and then being like, all right, we're gonna probably just end the show because I'm tired. Like Kaputska's like, I don't know. It's some of those where, like, everybody, I'm not innocent of this either, forms their opinions, helps to confront them. I didn't see any of that. Jesse SP, I can't hear you on Twitch. Yes, I just said.
Yeah, but he can't hear you say that.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I already typed it in the chat.
Oh, okay. He typed it in the chat.
As I already typed, Twitch is messed up audio-wise. Up.
Yeah. Liquid evidence. Good to see you.
Wise. And, like, I'd love to reboot everything so Jesse ESP can hear us, but it doesn't, like, this is where I'm, like, getting close to the idea of doing Restream or something where I can click it to, like, refresh my streams, but it's a little worrisome on that regard because I already pay for this, so It's already typed. Twitch is messed up audio-wise. Are you moving to live with Digger? Sorry, I'm out of the loop, says Liquid Evidence. That's not out of the possibility. Let me put it this way. We haven't found whatever option works easiest for me to be able to be near my daughter and be the healthiest I can be.
Yes.
Like, I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
There we go.
Sorry. Dude, it's nothing to be sorry for. Nothing to... I just don't like... nothing to apologize for. Apologize for... It's just gets... you know what? It's me. I get annoyed, and I have to be better about that, because I'm stopping everything to address one person's chat by typing, and it's just slow. Trump is announcing transition government in Gaza. Oh, boy. Great. Transition government. Transitioning to what? To Israel. Spoiler alert: our freaking mob boss wants us to back their play in seizing land from these other people. Woo! Liquid Evidence.
Surprise!
Bring your daughter to Canada. That's on the list of possibilities. We aren't ruling anything out right now. I used to watch Lemmy, but not so much anymore. I haven't watched Lemmy in a while. I tuned into like the end of Lemmy's show, I think on Sunday, while I was making waffles. And there were just different chats. She was talking about the changes in her life that she's made and she's happy with. And we were just hanging out. Like, it was just a chill stream. And I just, again, like, I could be wrong. I don't know. Like, I watched fucking, 20, 30 minutes? But I didn't seem or see a person who's, like, chronically online and terminally online. Like, okay. I have no idea.
I don't know. I've never actually met Lemmy. I've seen her.
She seemed fine
in a chat a time or two, but yeah, she seemed that I got to see.
And so yeah, like I don't know what brought Aaron on with the whole like she's one of those that's chronically online, and I just like again I'm not saying he's lying. I'm saying I think he forms an opinion of this situation. And now he hears the outside bits because he doesn't pay attention. Why should he? And I just, like I said, I simply having seen her streaming on Sunday, I didn't see that. I don't disagree. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I caught her in one of her rare moments of clarity. Fuck if I know. I'm not willing to die on that hill, but I'm willing to say like, didn't seem like it. All right. Oh crap. This is still the ad. I thought this was the video finally. Fuck. All right. So we have a video to get to. After this ad, you're not a big fan of heights, right? Or is it just falling you hate? The idea of falling,
right? It's heights are fine. Heights are fine. It's the idea of falling.
Okay, so you don't like?
Yeah, definitely the falling part that bothers me.
Okay.
I may want to look away.
It's an astounding view. Few.
Well, I mean, nobody's falling.
125 floors above the streets of Seoul, hanging from the Lotte World Tower. Window
it's
washers.
Just I came across this video, and because of Johnny Somali like he did stuff at Lotte World, and I didn't know what Lotte World was. I thought Lotte World sounded like some sort of weird like coffee-based theme park, and it turns out Lotte World is this tower, and so that kind of became a thing. And now I'm looking at it's this tower and that tower, because that tower says Lotte World on the ceiling. A message written just for the people at the top of this tower. This would, again, like, would you do this?
Louise.
How much would they have to pay you to do this job, to do this gig? Like, keep in mind.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I don't care. No. Thank you, no. Nope, not going to do it.
But I bet you could do a dab up there and nobody would mind. Okay, so Lotte World.
Oh, yeah, I might, maybe, but.
Lotte World has like a Disney park? What the hell is this shit? This is crazy. And then are these apartment buildings?
I don't know. It looks kind of cool.
Are these apartment buildings? Like, holy crap. If these are apartment buildings.
Yeah.
You know what this looks like? This looks like a fucking, like a circuit board. This is creepy as shit. But no, man.
It does kind of. They look very thin.
AP pointing out the fall isn't the issue. It's the stop at the bottom. Like
It's
everything.
the stop at the bottom. But you see, that's the thing. The stop at the bottom is great because then everything ends, and then you're not going to see or feel or hear anything. It's the fall. It's that long fall during which time you can think about the fact that you are falling, and this is going to hurt, and you're definitely going to die. And oh my God, this is just awful. So at the end, not only am I dying because I'm falling from a great height and going splat, but I'm also anxious up to, like, they would really want, like, if they really do harvest adrenochrome, that would be when they'd want to harvest mine, was as I was falling, because I'd be thinking myself into this state of anxiety that would make it just that much worse. No building needs to be that big. It's just architectural penis envy. Oh, it looks like the audio is now back on Twitch.
I can't hear you on Twitch. Audio is now back. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? Then I'm not typing this message. Just end the stream, Johnny. It okay. I can't hear you on Twitch. I'm not ending. Like, I never understood it. Like, end the stream. I'm not ending the stream for one reason. The audio lag thing fixes itself in post. So it's whatever connection issues that Twitch and Streamlabs and the internet cause temporarily, like the audio comes back, and so like I'm not gonna end it because, and again, like I don't mean this to sound like a dick. It's just if you put it as a scale of where are the most viewers right now, it's really Rumble is like the heavy one. Rumble's the one weighing down. See, this is what I'm talking about. See how I can't hold my fingers out very well and how they curl automatically? Yes. I'm doing this better and more than I was earlier. Like before, my hand would want to be more like this. Now I can hold it like this relatively easily. That's. I took one pill 2 hours ago. Interesting.
Miracle cure.
Maybe, dude. Maybe like I'm gonna say this. Like I'm gonna have kind of a like what's his name from the fucking pothead movie, which is Dazed and Confused. No, that's not it. Was Dazed and Confused the Chappelle pothead movie, or what am I thinking of?
No.
What was the Chappelle pothead?
The Chappelle pothead movie,
where they had the one dude in the scene where he's like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
Yeah. Not Friday.
Good God, no, not Friday.
Oh shoot. No, it's the one. It's the one where
Half Baked. AP had it. Half Baked. Jim Brewer. Half Baked.
Thank you, Half Baked. Thank you. Yes.
I'm gonna have a Half Baked moment where I'm
Saint
like,
Caesar, try walking, Johnny.
honestly, like Saint Caesar, you make your jokes. I am gonna see how well I stand up and walk after the show, because like standing up and walking even up till right before the show was like very difficult for me to do, and my legs had a lot of very specific responses when I do that. I have the theory that won't happen again, but I'm not going to take a break in the show to test it. I'm going to give it like some time, because again, if it doesn't change things, it's just going to be wrong. Johnny comes cartwheeling into the steel toe tomorrow. No, honestly though, if I keep, dude, like if I take these pills for like a month and I'm doing really well, like I might just keep taking them for a little bit till we see how it goes, until we stop seeing gains, and then we stop taking the pills. How many mgs? They're 12 milligram pills, which for most conditions to which they're prescribed, given my weight, I would take, according to the chart I was reading, given most prescriptions to which they're prescribed, given my weight, I would take 4 to 5 3 milligram pills. So taking one 12 milligram pill a day is still on the same pace. So, yeah. Was not joking, sir. Oh, well, I'm still not going to get up and walk now. I'm kind of fucking busy, dude. Like, this isn't the time. Like, get up and see how well you walk. Like, no offense. It's not what we're doing here. I feel like I said about this, my hand feels a little better. Not to the point where I'm like, oh, it's definitely the ivermectin. It's like, I'm going to say this. It might be my imagination. Strange. Can we see you walk, Johnny? No, I don't like people seeing me walk. I can't bring the camera with me. I've kind of got a fixed view. I don't know. AP, my legs work better in the morning, but then I eat and my body locks up, need heat to move more. This is where my legs are locked up like fucking stiff as hell in the morning, but in the last couple of weeks, they've been just kind of locked up in general. If I'm sitting on my futon with my legs folded, like I tend to, as I call it, I make the cat basket. It's where Al and Tegra like to canoodle. They're like, hey, we sit in a little kitty basket, and you just pet the kitty while you do whatever. And my daughter, when she comes down to hang out with me, if I have my legs folded up like that, she feels like a really comfy thing to lean against me. So I get to have, when we have daddy-daughter time, when I get done doing that, my legs are super duper stiff. But if I sleep with my legs fully extended, when I wake up in the morning, I can't fucking bend them. It's like they solidify in whatever angle they're at. If they're bent, I can't get them straight. If they're straight, I can't get them bent. Just think how well it would work as a suppository, says Lab Glass with $5. Thank you, Lab Glass. And other people who donated earlier. I don't know if anyone cares about this, like, controlled burn thing, so we'll do another one on there. Thank you, Lab Glass. We'll have to check what we make on the Rumble thing. We're probably through the goal today. Anything that goes over today is $15. I'm pretty positive we're through the goal. Anything that goes over today is going into tomorrow. So thank you very much.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more
Cowbell.
baby.
Great idea. Great idea.
I have got to find as soon as you get back, I gotta find Pool Hall Junkies. I want to watch that movie. Although, actually, if this ivermectin works, I'll go watch.
You can go play it.
That's the problem. I have and I'll say this, it's not just me, it's in the special features of the people talking about the movie. Everybody that I've ever watched the movie with, the one thing that Mars Callahan did a great job, and it's probably because he is a really good pool player, did a great job of, is having the perfect angle, and because it's not trick photography or whatever, you see the actor playing the character doing the shots. You want to go play pool. He just makes it look so fun and easy and effortless to just do these incredible bank shots and shit. We're like, no, I want to go play pool. I'm not going to be playing it in fucking secret rooms like he is for high stakes money, but I really want to go play pool. But again, thank you for that, Johnny Chimpo, 49 months at Tier 1. Thank you for subscribing at Tier 1. Cowbell coming in for you. Hey-o.
Yes, thank you.
I couldn't tell where my volume was. So there we go. As I wagged my my cowbell slowly. So yeah, dude, we've been paused at this screen for a while.
Yeah. I'm okay with this bit.
You're okay with this bit, right?
Master of cleaning
Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Let's go back just a second.
Yeah. I think there's a funny in there.
There might be.
Nerves of Steel descend. This is Jung Usok, a master of cleaning choreography.
Is it John Usok or John Usok? Well, it sounds like he's not a master. It sounds like his name is John Usok.
John Usucks.
In the sky.
Yeah.
He's been rappelling and training to do this job since he was 12. Now at 27,
Wait a minute. So when you're 12, you're like, you know what I want to do?
Cleaning choreography.
I want to wash some fucking windows. That's what I want to do. A triple wand. Let's see. It's like being tugged on the balls while expecting a pull on the hair. I'm not quite sure what we're talking about, Atomic Ray. A triple whammy of antifungal, antiviral, and antibacterial with a side of anti-parasitic. Johnny, you may have to get your hooves trimmed soon. You mean my fingernails? I'm just Bocephus. Though this holy Mectin.
Hey, Bocephus.
Okay, Bocephus. Let's read it. Though this holy Mectin anointing may Lord Trump in his love and mercy help you with the grace of the holy MAGA. The Mectin prayer. I didn't know there was a Mectin prayer. Fill some holes. Boofing drugs will burn Uranus. Who's boofing?
Well, no, but Labby was suggesting it would work better as a suppository.
Oh yeah, I don't want to boofing. Oof.
Yeah.
I'll smoke one for
don't know
your
that you wanna be
ivermectin, says
boofing.
Atomic Ray. I don't know if we should be doing that. I was gonna go into a lot of other videos. We're running out of time now because we're covering this. I want to do the
Lovely.
I want to do the skateboard drop
I want to
one
know.
because that one will bother you.
I want to know what this cleaning choreography thing.
He's cleaning. He cleans the windows.
The coolest window washers in
Yes.
Seoul.
Yes.
But with
Jung is actually
choreography.
a second-generation skyscraper window washer, following in the footsteps of
There's,
his father.
the choreography,
30-year
I think,
veteran
just means
there on the left.
moving the arm.
I get wisdom from my dad, who is an expert in this.
Are you expecting him to do some sort of weird ballet at the 125th floor? Or
Well,
something?
that's what I was wondering.
Dear Lord, woman. Good God, you're adorable. Wait a
gotta
minute.
make your job
Window washing choreography. Am I gonna get? When do I get my pirouette? That's not what they meant at all. They just meant from an early age. Again,
That was
it's
not a
just
good
it's the
pause.
tallest. It's the tallest building in Seoul, Korea, and I just was like, hey, let's do it. And I love that you got caught up on the part that they use the term choreography. So now you're expecting dancing. And it's like, well, what part of...
I'm expecting a dance routine while he washes that window way up in the air.
Oh,
I'm
I want
fully
to
expecting
scrub
it.
with somebody. I want to wipe the sides with somebody. Yeah, I want to squeegee somebody. What are you looking for here? This is...
I don't know. That's why I was curious. Does he have washcloths and squeegees on his both hands and feet?
I don't know. Can I give you some shine for your mane and tail? I don't know what we're talking about. You can now face getting arrested for carrying the English flag. That's not surprising. All right, so
Yeah.
I you know what? I have to say, with you being so underwhelmed by the choreography part, I don't know if there's any point to going on with this video. Does it matter now? I feel like you've shat on it. Regardless of how proud he is, you want the choreography part. Yeah, because you're like, what is he choreographing? You got all on his ass because you didn't choreograph shit. Seems a little weird.
Well, I didn't get on his ass. You kept pausing. If anything, I was getting on your ass, pausing it, and I don't get to see this choreography cleaning.
There was no choreography. Again, there's just a fun way they worded it. The guy washes windows. What are we
Yeah, well, then I'm calling out the people who did the reporting. Bad choice of words, because I'm expecting a dance routine up on the 275th floor washing windows. I want a full-on dance routine. I want to see costumes. We need hair and makeup now.
He never took off his pants.
They could have worded it any other way. Right? Nothing. No showmanship whatsoever.
It's the enthusiasm you embrace that I shouldn't have taken a drink. I almost did a spit take. I'm like, he never even took off his pants. Right? And I'm like, there are so many reasons I love you. Let's just say that. So we have a couple of other things. I guess I was having fun with that. I thought you would freak out a little bit more about that, and I was gonna have fun.
No, it was a still photo. I'm totally that.
Well,
that
even
didn't
just
bother me
hitting
at all.
play while they're
Staring
doing
down.
it, just the idea, was just
It's
kind
like
of fun
a
for me.
video game. If you just suddenly run off the cliff in
Mhm.
Red Dead Redemption, yeah, I'm gonna have a visceral physical reaction.
Okay, so the other clip. So the clip I play after this story might bother you a little bit more.
Probably will bother me more. Yes.
Okay. Tune in for that, everybody. We're about to set off the Canuck. We've probably made our 15 with Rumble and Twitch. So anything you guys throw in on all, where did I put? There's the phone. Anything you throw in on those other platforms will count towards tomorrow. We'll make sure we're not missing anybody. Saint Caesar, I forgot what you were saying. Morbid metal. That sounds weird. Anyway, I forgot what you were saying was happening about in your neck of the woods. Arrested for carrying the flag. Yeah, dude, you got way bigger problems. The NHS says marrying your first cousin is linked to,
Is
quote,
okay.
no, they're not just saying it's okay. They're saying it's linked to stronger extended family support systems and economic advantages. So apparently you have better benefits and life is better if you just...
Inbreeding is economically...
Guys, just start pruning the branches off your trees and you'd be amazed how high you grow.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Okay, mom and dad, stop fighting. Well, we're not fighting. But choreography just means in unison. It doesn't have to be a dance routine, right? Like again, he's using the arms, levers, and the raise and lower in unison. That's the choreographing, and you're just all like, all right, when's he gonna?
I wanted to see.
When does wiping windows become Black Swan? And it's like, all right, now you're just. So last week, NHS England's genomics education program. Genomics. What do you want from me? Seriously published guidance that said incest is okay. Incest, incest's a good thing to do. No, it isn't.
Incest.
Right? Like it just
Yeah. Wow.
Oh dear Lord, guys. The NHS is using King Henry VIII as an example of cousin marriage.
No.
Because when you want a good example of marrying your you want Henry VIII. UK laws allowing first cousin marriage date back to the reign of Henry VIII in the 16th century. Having broken with Rome in order to marry Anne Boleyn, Henry passed a new law that enabled him to marry her cousin, Catherine Howard.
Inbreeding is back on the menu, boys.
Fucking, that's the worst part. Like, you know, of all the places, I feel like the UK might be one where it's like, you know, we tried it and overall, not a good fit.
Yeah.
Not a good fit.
We've seen the results. Yes, the non-blood clotting, the chin, the blue bloods. Those were
the Habsburgian jaw. Was it Habsburg or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what I always get? You know what I always get mixed up? The Habsburgs and the Hatfields from the Hatfield and McCoys.
Yes.
So it's like I'm always like, oh, it's the Habsburgs and the McCoys, and it's like the Hatfieldian jaw, and it's like, no, you're completely wrong, you idiot.
No, yeah, you're way off.
Are you ready for digital ID, Johnny? I think digital ID is a horrible thing, but they're pitching it in your neck of the woods, not mine yet.
Digital
so I still
ID
get time.
Coming. Yes. Yes, it's coming.
It's coming. It's coming everywhere, and it doesn't have a towel. The floors are slippery.
Yes.
Don't go down the street. Just go across the hall. Don't look at the teeth. And Mr. Q going, yeah, the guy that killed his 7 wives and married 8. Well, I gotta say, at least he had a very, very surefire way to make sure divorce wasn't a huge problem. Like you can't have.
Kill all 7 of them.
Did he kill all 7 of them, or just the 7th? Anne Boleyn was the 7th, wasn't she?
He killed 2 of them. 2 of them were beheaded.
Okay, Boleyn was one that was beheaded, right?
Boleyn and the original one, Mary's.
Right, but then wasn't that his dad's? Yeah. Wasn't his first wife like his dad's like second wife or some shit?
No, his first wife was supposed to marry, or they can't. His first wife married his older.
Okay.
So when the older brother died,
he became the king.
Married the girl. He honored.
That's weird.
Thing, yeah, and it was only allowed to happen allegedly because his older brother hadn't consummated it with the wife yet.
All right.
If his brother had consummated it, then he wouldn't have been able to do it, from my understanding.
All right. Well. All right. Well. Yeah. So. Hey guys, England bringing back incest. Incest is the best, I guess, in England. Good. So
everything is fine. If you can't keep it in the pants, keep it in the family. Yep. Yep.
That's not helpful. That's not healthy.
That's another thing?
It's not. Well, I'm just saying it's not healthy. I'm just saying it's not healthy. It's not healthy. The Q Bishop saying the UK is run by drug dealers who stay rich off opium habits of Chinese farmers. I that feels like a lot to unpack. I don't know anything about any of that. I just know that now apparently cousins are back on the marriage menu. I didn't realize there had been I didn't realize there had been a huge decline in that, and so.
I didn't. Yeah, I thought that the decline in incest happenings happened like or more now.
Getting a little choppy.
I didn't know it was a now thing.
All right, hopefully we're good. I'm like you're getting choppy. I immediately looked down at my KBS, and I'm like, all right, it's stable. It's not fucking moving. It's not moving. All right, we're good. It's fine. And I'm just
East India Trading Company.
I have KBSD. I am losing my incest lovey. I don't think so. My cousins are looking better and better by the day, says Lab Glass.
That's what I was laughing at.
No, but again, nobody should be cheering that. So this video, I have made I got a couple of different angles of this. I have made I've made a very public statement multiple times about how I feel like Guinness World Record shit is bullshit. I'm always like, put yourself out there or something, like risk something. A lot of them feel dumb, a lot of them feel stupid, a lot of them feel like I want like a fucking plaque for fucking swallowing the most pickles in 20 minutes. Like, oh, eat a dick. You were so close. You're already on a vegetable. But anyways, this guy again, this is one of those where I'm like, no, fair is fair. Fucking props. This one, like, you deserve a world record for this. You did something kind of impressive. 70 meters above the ground on a skateboard. And this is because I was talking about Tony Hawk the other day, last Friday, about him selling his skateboard for $1.5 million. This I would view as almost as big a deal in a lot of ways. A little bit easier because gravity's going to do 90% of the work, but you've got to have bigger balls, in my opinion, because if it goes wrong, you don't get to fix it.
It goes really, really wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to do a 70-meter drop on a skateboard. Also setting a world speed record on the skateboard. And then he just jumped into, all right, now, you know what? Keep running. It's worth it for that ending.
All cut out. I didn't see any of it. All I saw was the collapsing foam.
Oh, what? Well, we got to go back.
No, because my thing is glitchy, so it's fine. It's totally fine. He'd already landed.
Well, we started over. There he goes.
The foam licks.
There he goes. There he goes. And just like high speed and just jumping in.
No.
That's kind of cool. How you doing? You know what?
Just a sec. He's about to go now. He's just, oh man. Ew. Oh.
You know what? Here. I'm sorry that video didn't play.
I'm okay with.
You're okay with that?
I don't need another view. I don't need a different perspective. It's okay.
What about this?
The herky-jerky of the internet issues is okay. It's working in my favor.
Okay. Well,
it's really making it so it doesn't affect me.
Okay, how about now? Are we better now? This is again September. Dude, September 7th. Yet.
Again, my camera is really
You're like a little behind.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, you know what? This doesn't look as bad.
Oh, okay. I can see the perspective now. Yeah, this
doesn't
from
look
his
as
head.
bad.
I can
doesn't
see
look as bad. It looks like he's just riding. You actually can't tell that he's falling. Like,
yeah.
I can hear the drones in the background. And again, he set a world speed record on his skateboard for this. See,
this isn't so bad.
Yeah, it's
that
not
wasn't
as
so
bad.
bad.
F
Yeah,
that.
I can do that.
Brian says, "Yikes."
I can watch it. I can't do it. Yeah.
That's one of those. That's one of those where, like, like I'm gonna say, all right, you got a world record for that. Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Here,
that's worthy.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. So instead, you know what? To end out the day, how about we learn about or not end out the day? We still have a couple of other things to get to.
I was going to say, yeah, we've got a little bit of time.
Yeah, let's get to this one then. Let's go to something different. This parent is frustrated after her son is expelled for disarming a classmate.
Yeah.
I want to find out more about this.
A Lansing parent is doing
in Canada
everything she can.
No, this is in Lansing. This is in America. Not at I love you, lady, but we're not just always reporting on your neck of the woods, you asshole. Believe it or not, stuff happens here.
No. It was the situation that made because you guys are expect you to get in trouble for disarming in America.
I love that you're cutting out.
I would expect it in Canada.
Your audio is cutting out intermittently, and I love it because you're not doing it intentionally, but it's like you're doing a bit, and it's just funny, and that's great. It's amazing. All right, so we have like 30 minutes left in the program. We'll check and see if we made that 15. I think we will. Otherwise, if you want to throw in on Twitch, Venmo, all those things are available. We'll see how it goes. Let's keep going. I am going to say I fucking very hopeful. All right, anyhow, play.
Expelled for doing something she believes was heroic. Good evening, I'm Ann Emmerich. Savitra McClurkin says her son is being punished after disarming a classmate's gun at Dwight Rich School.
McClurkin? Did you name your? You should name your son Colin McClurkin.
The arts. He took the gun apart and threw away the bullets, but didn't tell an adult until later.
Okay, all right, hold on. I am immediately now. All right, didn't tell an adult until later. What, didn't say nothing, didn't see nothing? So you took away the gun, you threw away the bullets, you disassembled the, like, no offense.
He took it apart. Yeah.
The not tell, like, now this story very much misrepresented itself. The lady's pissed that her son got expelled. He's not expelled for disarming. He's expelled for not telling who's bringing guns to school.
For not telling.
Right.
Yeah.
News 10's Amaya Kaznicki joins us live with what's next for this student.
And McClurkin says she's been trying to get in contact with the Lansing School District for quite some time, but isn't getting any response. In search for answers, she made an appearance at tonight's meeting of the Lansing School Board, asking them face to face why her son can't return to school.
What am I to do? He's 11 years old, 7th grade, never been in trouble before.
And honestly, I don't know that he should necessarily be expelled and not allowed to return to school.
He shouldn't be in trouble. Yeah,
he should be in some trouble.
I mean, in trouble for not saying anything to anyone. Yeah, there needs to be punishment. No.
There needs to be punishment.
What about the kid who brought the gun?
Yeah.
What about the kid who brought the gun? Is there any punishment for the kid who brought the gun?
Do we know who that kid is yet? Has snitching occurred?
Mom is pleading for her son to be reinstated in school after she says he was expelled for possession of a weapon.
They kicked him out of school for the whole year. Online schools are honoring.
We
can't even attend school online. Oh,
I'll just say, when you don't report that you disarmed somebody else and took their gun away, and they find you with it, they are inclined to think you brought the gun to school.
That it's yours. Yeah.
Their decision.
Yeah.
Nor did they provide us a different resource or a different avenue to go.
Again, it's like I love that we're just going with your son took it from another kid and disarmed the other kid, but he didn't tell anybody. It's like, right, so
yeah,
they were just supposed to believe that he just found this gun. Like,
Savitra McClurkin says her son is being
and if he disarmed it, if he took the gun apart, and he's just hanging on to all the parts.
Again, the part that I thought, like, the way the story is reported, I would have thought,
throw it in the garbage.
Well, not even why wouldn't you throw it in the garbage? You took the gun, you disarmed somebody, you dismantled the thing, but you never told a single fucking adult you held on to it. You got caught with it. You're like, oh, but it's not mine. Like, how easy is it to simply say it's not
yeah.
mine? I'm questioning, where is the proof that this disarming took place?
Yeah.
I have no proof of a disarming
How
other
does this
than
11-year-old kid who's never been in trouble, how does this kid know how to take apart a gun, disassemble a gun?
yeah.
That seems pretty.
Let's
I mean,
catch-
I wouldn't know how to go about disassembling a gun. I wouldn't have the slightest.
Catch up with the chats here. SSX Tricky is GOAT. Los Federales saying, who cares? He's going to drop out anyways. That's so insensitive. Let's catch up with the Rumble channel. And make sure we're not missing hiccups again. Haha, damn. Rumble is on mil-spec servers. I mean, maybe my Rumble is not the issue. The biggest issue for me is the Streamlabs and the KBS being unpredictable. But today, like, KBS issues have never affected my connection with Digger. It's always been my Streamlabs thing affecting the streams. So I just think something wonky is happening with the internet. You know what it is? It's all the internet signals that are being sent by 3i Atlas. We have an update on that and a video update for the end of the show that we'll have to get to. Most views, but ignores the chat. Makes sense, says Chevy JB. No, Chevy JB, a shit ton of, if I can, and I like the implication you make there. A shit ton of Rumble chat is crosstalk. I don't know how many times, like to the point where it's been a joke that you guys have made fun of, that I get like caught up in crosstalk because I'm going, sorry, Johnny, we were just cross-talking. Like Wild Saffron and Rusty Grammar will start having a big conversation, or Fanatical Bucks fan and somebody like you guys will start talking about stuff. And the Rumble chat is also the completely uncensored chat. So it's not that I ignore it. It's that I read it in chunks and I make a conscious effort not to just randomly look at it, because sometimes the stuff has nothing to do with what we're talking about. And other times the things that are said there are like things I wouldn't repeat on the air.
Not allowed.
For a variety
we're not
of
allowed
reasons.
to say them out loud.
Oh, no, you're allowed to say them out loud. I just don't know that you're allowed to say them out loud and continue streaming. And
No, we're probably not allowed to say them out loud here in Canada.
it's on Digger's
Just in
internet then?
general.
No, St. Caesar, because it's affecting mine sometimes too. They said he didn't say anything until later. What does later mean? 10 minutes later or 2 days later? Right, yeah, he didn't say anything till later.
I'm wondering if he took it, if he disassembled it, but then hung on to the part so he could bring it home to the parent and tell
why?
the parents.
Again, if you're in, like, no offense, if you're in school, like, here's me even buying the I don't want to snitch on my friend. If you're in school and you've disassembled the gun and removed the bullets, I feel like you should probably give the pieces to somebody else, like a teacher or an adult, and go, hey, like resource, like resource officer. Those are, I'm pretty sure, pretty standard, pretty common. I realize a lot of people might ask, where did you get this? And you'd be like, oh, I found it. Whatever excuse it is. It's the fact that they found it on him, and that's where they accuse him of it. And now all of a sudden it's, I disarmed somebody. It's not that somebody gave me this. It's not that I got my hands on this, whatever. No, I disarmed somebody, and because again, the like, he didn't report it until later. He reported it till later when they found him with it. Like, that's what the facts of the story that I've been understanding.
Yes.
So
Yeah, he didn't report it until he was caught with it.
And once he was caught with it, now it's not mine. I disarmed somebody.
A gun that another
I disarmed someone.
They
Here we go.
kicked him out of school for the whole year. Online schools are honoring.
That's another thing. Like, the online schools are honoring it, so you won't even let them learn remotely.
Their decision, nor did
Yeah,
they
he can't
provide
learn
us a
remotely.
different
That seems
resource or
iffy.
A different avenue to go.
Savitra McClurkin says her son is being punished for disarming and dismantling a gun that another student brought to the Dwight Rich School of the Arts back in May, and for not speaking up about it right away.
He didn't.
Again, where they not speaking, like, this is where you gave them. I'm sorry, this is where you gave them enough rope to hang you. You didn't speak up about it right away.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say it's the I don't snitch mentality, but it, like, why else wouldn't you? Like, again, like, so not speaking up about it right away. Was he afraid of getting in trouble? Was he afraid unless you have any way to convince me there's some sort of, like, he was fearful of, like, repercussions. But again, you're fearful of repercussions from the person you disarmed. I feel like they'll get pissed at you at that point. The whole, like, telling the school. And that's the other thing too. Like, if he disarmed, who's the other student then? Who brought the gun? Did we ever get to this? Because this story is not covering that part either. Like if he's being expelled, but the person who brought the gun isn't, like, then let's talk about that. But if we have another person, like, and we know that person brought the gun, then yeah, I'd say expulsion's a bit rich. But if we're just sticking to that, well, he disarmed another student. What student? Well, we're not going to talk about it. Like, no. Until it's on the other student, it's on you.
Want to.
And Mr. Q is saying what I was saying. How does a little kid that age know how to take a firearm apart, having handled?
Implicate himself in it, nor did.
All right. Well, this is what supposedly she's saying her son did.
He didn't.
All right. I will say this. And you can say whatever you want on this. If guns are a big part of your environment, I'd rather have a child that understands how one works, because less likely to experiment and find out the wrong way. I'm always a bigger fan.
Don't get me wrong. I think
right. But I'll say this.
I
agree with you guys. Like that is a bit much to know how to just like I'm picturing like James Bourne, like fucking flip the gun out of his hand, and then like with the
blindfolded,
thumb. Right? Yeah,
timing it.
Let's make more mouth noises. Anyways, so yeah, I just again McClurkin, new meaning of noises. Black Irish, dude. Yep. McClurkin. I'll say this. I did not expect us to land here in Lansing, Michigan with McClurkin. Takes all kinds. Anyways, but like the point is with this, like I said, I'm completely 110% on the child should not be expelled for disarming another student. But the thing that's weird is like, okay, so the other student, like he didn't report it right away, and she's about to tell us why, like. And I'm like, okay, so who's the other student then? Did we never talk about that?
Want to implicate himself in it, nor did he want to tell on the person that actually brought the firearm.
Right, but if you don't want to implicate yourself in it and you don't want to tell on the person, when you disarm them and take their gun away and they find you with said gun,
then throw it away.
Again, the whole I don't want to get this person in trouble. I don't want to get this person in trouble. Right, and that's where it lands on you. Because so far this person is an invisible figment. We don't have any proof of this. There's no video. I mean, again, like I was all on the mom's side, frustrated with the district decision, but I'm like, no, if you took a gun from another student and you didn't tell on the student, like then every other student there could be in jeopardy. Like, no offense, like I don't just go, oh well, he said he disarmed the student, he had to have done that. Like we have to take your word for it, but you won't give us any evidence. Johnny is grumpy today. Don't be grumpy, buddy. I'm not grumpy. Do I seem grumpy? I thought I'd been having fun. I'm feeling.
I thought you were okay.
I'm feeling all like placebo effect strong because I took my medication. So, I mean, Nikki's youngest son is 12. He's still too young to be touching a Glock. He can touch all the rifles and shotguns he wants to. He can even shoot my .22 revolver if he needs a handgun. Well, I don't feel like.
But see, if there's guns in the home, then yes, there should be firearms being to the kids.
Well, and that's my point.
But I don't understand how this kid has never been in trouble before, and yet he's suddenly able to completely disarm or take apart. Break down
I'm sorry.
the firearm.
I'm saying
no problem.
See, I guess I have to say it plainly. I don't think there was another kid. Like. So you're telling me he knows how to handle the gun. He knows how to play with the gun and like take it apart and all that fun shit. And he was able to do that to make everybody safe. And then he sat on that because he didn't want to implicate somebody else. Like I'm like, all right, well, no offense, but if he's got the skills to, like I said, until we have the kid, like no offense, I'm not trying to say you got a rat on your friend, but until we have the culprit, you're the guy. And it again,
the guy that brought
the gun dismantled. Like ironically enough, the gun dismantled and the bullets removed. So you had the wherewithal to do all of that, but you never once thought I should tell an adult.
Thought let's bring this to an adult. Yeah.
Again, like that's a remarkable level of thinking to be like I should remove the bullets from the gun and discard the bullets, and I should take the gun apart and leave it in pieces. And at no point did you think, and I should also contact an adult because this is a gun and this is a school. It's again, that's the mixing of those. It's one of these things doesn't fit in this scenario. Mad Max Mardigan, my youngest daughter, could field strip my service sidearm since she was 10. Again, I don't disagree with that in a second. I'm just saying, again, if this kid can field strip a pistol in a school, I have trouble believing that some other kid brought it. Especially whereas, again...
How did he get so good with it?
Again, I start believing the kid more and more when we have things that point to reasons to believe him. Like, he just went up to the teacher like, hey, look, somebody else brought this. But again, it's what we have is he was found with it, and the answer is somebody else brought it and I disarmed him. But I didn't want to implicate anybody, and I didn't want to get somebody in trouble. It's like, right, but when you take that middle ground and the gun, you now are left holding the gun,
the weapon.
Like, that's the problem. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. Parent frustrated with the decision.
Because he knows firearms aren't supposed to be in school.
He was able to disarm and disassemble the gun because of his hunting background.
Okay, so because of his hunting background.
Okay, he's got a hunting.
Able to disarm.
He can disassemble a pistol, a Glock.
I mean, you understand what the when you understand the nature of a thing, you know what it's capable of. What movie quote is that? I didn't do a voice or anything. Somebody can notice. But no offense. If you've been hunting and you're proficient with hunting, you may or may not have handled pistols. But like, you've seen enough movies and everything else that you can kind of figure out the ins and outs.
Okay, fair enough.
Morgan says in the moment, her son was scared and thought he was helping the other students around him.
I mean, in the fact that you disarmed a student who had a gun, yes. Not telling, that doesn't actually help. Because again, what's to stop this other student from bringing another gun or getting his hands on another gun? Like, if this student was determined to bring this gun and say maybe this other student that you stopped had evil intent, who's to say it stops there and he doesn't decide to resort to maybe getting stabby with a pencil? Like, again, like, if something bad were to happen at this school because of that other student, now it's like, well, we had warning signs, but I didn't want to speak up and rat on my friend. It's weird, the level of like, well, I know guns shouldn't be in school. I understand this, that, or the other, but I also never at any point thought I should tell somebody.
Devastating. Yeah. Because he's a bright kid, and all he wants to do is be a kid. And as a parent, I feel like I may be more devastated than him.
At Thursday night's board meeting, the Lansing
I don't know how disappointed he is if he gets to sit at home more often.
School
he gets to sit at home for a whole year.
Even after McClurkin took the stand during public comment.
They are setting my child up for failure. They're setting him up to be a statistic. And I've been doing everything in my will and my power to keep him from that. After 180 days, they may or...
Again, I'm sorry. This news story I don't think is going to answer my question. I don't know if I want to keep going. It doesn't have much longer. It's got like 10 minutes. Or not 10 minutes. 20 seconds. Who brought the gun? Now, if we're still on
whose gun is it?
No offense, ma'am, but if we're still on he doesn't want to get somebody in trouble, well, then too bad. Like, again, unless the other kid that brought the gun that we can either prove or he confesses, yeah, it was mine and he took it from me. Like, I'm sorry, but the disarming another kid and doesn't think guns are safe in school, but never bothers to tell an adult until it's discovered with him, I have a problem with that. 420, yeah, I'm going to miss 420. I don't think I'm going to have it loaded in time. We'll try. You know what this is? This is an emergency. Like
221.
Yeah, calling out your time right now isn't helpful.
Well, but then it gives you 2 hours.
No, it doesn't.
You're not late. You're just early.
Is that what you tell your... is that what you ladies say? I'm not late. I'm just early. Anyways, so there we go. There's our 420 burn. Thank you very much. We have about 10 minutes left in the program. Damn it, I need weed. I am...
Dude, you guys have no idea. My dab pen thing does not work as it should, and I ended up having to buy a bag of flour, which is already almost gone, and I have to... it's very hard to medicate sometimes when you're on the road.
All right, so like, do you go all-purpose or do you go bread flour? I go all-purpose myself.
You're talking hybrid? Yeah, that's what I went.
No, I made a literal baking joke. Do you go all-purpose or do you go bread flour? I go all-purpose myself. It was.
I do go all-purpose as well.
You know,
yes,
you're right. There's 10 minutes in the show. We squeaked out a goal, thanks largely to Laglass again. Thank you all very, very much. And
thank you.
You fuck me for even trying to like levity. No, I've been smoking. I've been smoking less and less weed. I've been doing more stuff around here. And I'll say this, I was talking about watching her show. Hearing Lemmy talk about not smoking weed and like being happier and better for it, like I don't think I would be there ever. Part of me enjoys smoking weed, but it's literally been something I've had to deal with my condition. So unless this ivermectin and I'm sorry, man, dude, Either I'm imagining it, or I'm feeling, and I'll be honest about this, or I'm feeling the kind of change in my body that happens once in a while, as I call them, my moments of clarity, and it's completely ironic, or I'm feeling one of my moments of clarity, and it's on the way to go back up. Because I'll say, like, I'm not like, oh my God, I could run a marathon or whatever, but my hand just feels less stiff. It feels a little bit more in my control. I mean, our muscles weak, our tendons tight, yeah. But it feels like I could work this loose again. And, dude, my thumb feels like it's gotta be me smoking, like, weed a couple of times during the show. I'm totally imagining it. That's what it is. Totally imagining it. I will say this, totally imagining it, super excited to take a pill tomorrow at 1. I'm gonna start the show and I'll go, and here we go, dose number 2. Like, and I do it at the beginning of every show, so it'll be easy to like stockpile these and put together like a montage. And if I'm gonna be like healthier, like then I know I'm already gonna get my my fucking recumbent bike more accessible, so I can do leg day. I am stocked up. Ha 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 ha. Well, good for you, buddy. AP, cake flour all the way. I love cake flour. Charter school him then? I mean, can we? Glock is easy to disassemble too. They are made to clean. Yeah, because they're meant to get dirty and still work. So you've got to be able to clean them. Like, that's one thing I know about a Glock. It's like, you can drop this in the dirt and it'll still shoot. Drop it underwater and it'll still shoot. And I
thought that was the AK.
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe the AK does that too. But I learned that from I can't remember the name of the movie now. But where Tommy Lee Jones is chasing after Wesley Snipes. It's based off of the character he played in The Fugitive, and I forget what the hell these. Anyways, Robert Downey Jr. was in that movie. That was back before his fall. A lot of interesting things. Haven't cleaned my G17 for 8,000 rounds.
Wow.
St. Aaron, Johnny's dick is getting a workout tonight. I don't know. U.S. Marshals. Thank you, AP. It's U.S. Marshals. Thank you for pointing out the movie. I'm glad we got to that. It's U.S. Marshals. All right, so we're going to get to this, and then we have the other video that we have to play.
All right,
so first I'm going to get to this because I didn't know this was a thing. Finger golf, and it's called finger golf, and you play...
Singing golf?
Or, no, they're playing beer pong with the finger golf. Dude, these people are playing finger golf. I don't understand.
Okay, we played table football.
Well, they're playing
with the quarter
finishes.
Dude, they're playing table golf. Like, they've gone as far as to have made paddles.
Oh.
Or clubs.
You're watching some of the top finishers from the Finger Golf British Open 2025. This was held at Board in the City Board Game Cafe. They've got an amazing range of games. Go and check it out. And we're going to
again. They go.
I love
who
it.
lifts the coveted Carrot Jug trophy. So there's Dylan, who was the junior champion on the day, and his dad John, who had a solid round, finishing.
So they're just fucking slapping. This is stupid.
Yeah.
I thought this would be
That
better.
looks like fun.
You're so happy right now. You're so
It
excited.
looks like fun.
And we now come down to the top.
Dude, I was gonna say this doesn't look easy to do.
He was going along really
And they just kind of
strong.
tape it to your finger. You get one
Paul,
finger.
One of the earlier finishes and carded 5 under par. Would that be beaten?
5 under par.
Student, third of that top 3. Great recovery pitch.
Whoever made these fucking
Nice.
tables, you're a dick. Although I do like the idea that this is just water hazard. There's gators in that water.
And a birdie on the 6th there was important. Alex took 3 off the tee on the last. That left him also at 5 under par. Meaning Stu just needed a par on the last. And this pitch, anything on the green, and surely he would be champion.
The worst part is people will take this as serious as real golf.
Nerves of steel. What a final approach shot. He popped that in, and that made him champion finger golfer of the year.
That is a ridiculous sport.
Nice.
I can't believe that's a thing. And anybody who's like, Frisbee golf isn't a sport, go fuck yourself, all right? People have taken to playing finger golf. Fuck off. I demand that Frisbee golf gets more respect than finger golf. The balls. Anyhow, so yeah, finger golf is a thing. A golf game Aaron can finally get a good score. Perhaps St. Aaron fork. Okay, show me the table, skeet shooting. A golf game, and yep, tabletop. The floor is lava, pretty much. All right, so you know what? Oh fuck! There, I scroll. That's the other problem with Rumble. I scroll up and then I lose the Rumble chat. My cousins are looking better every day. I mean, sounds based as fuck. Justice for buckwheat. Rusty Grammar really likes the kid. Kid sounds based as fuck. Ain't snitching, yo. It's just like I said. If you don't snitch, then it's on you. Like no fun. Like, and I don't want it to be that way. But we're just supposed to take this kid's word for it that he didn't bring the gun. He just had it in pieces and got rid of the bullets. Like unless we can find the bullets wherever he discarded them, and unless we get like another kid in here and we figure out that kid, if he's not guilty of bringing in the gun, then I feel like there's a punishment. But like expulsion seems a bit much. But
yeah,
and that's just again the whole like I ain't gonna snitch like. Johnny doesn't even do clubs. Like, not right now. But if my legs work better, then I will. I only finger bang like an adult, says Rusty Grammar. Mr. Q, go to your home, ball. Are you too good for your home? Answer me. All right, we're going to go a little long because I wanted to play this YouTube clip. I came across this because of algorithms. And you thought this was funny as hell. I know people have shared this dude's thing before. I have I'm subscribed. What's just so I don't get it wrong. This is from Bigfoot Boys Vlogs, and so obviously it's one of those AI videos. This one's actually kind of fun.
Pretty fun. I love the boy band haircut.
Didn't stand a chance though. Seriously, they folded faster than a cheap lawn chair. I mean, look at this.
I want to know though, does somebody voice this or is it all AI? Like the voice and everything is AI and they just write the script.
I'm pretty
it's
sure
obviously
someone is
scripted.
voicing it.
If someone's voicing it, it's at least I'm going to say this. I like the guy who's doing the voice. Like the script and the way his voice comes out doing it. It's fun.
A badge of honor. This is what happens when you're too damn awesome for your own good. It's a miracle I'm even alive, honestly. I'm basically a walking, talking pile of pure, unadulterated legend. So yeah.
And you were a big fan of the cup.
Today's gonna be a chill day.
Yes,
Just
I
me,
love that
my
cup.
forest, and my bruised ego. No.
I get like fucking my bruised ego.
It's me, my forest, and my bruised ego.
Why would your ego be bruised? You're just a pile of walking legend. What would be wrong? Why would your ego be bruised?
Drama, no ridiculous fights, just zen. It's what the doctor ordered. I'm just gonna sit here and contemplate the mysteries of the universe. Like, what is that weird fungus growing on my big toe?
All right, this is taking too long. We need to.
Hell?
Oh, there we go.
Okay, because I was gonna say we've got to get to the.
Oh, for the love of...
This is the claim that 3-Eye Atlas crashed in his backyard.
Are you kidding me right now?
Crashed in my woods.
My day was boring. Now it's not. I gotta see what that is. This might be my ticket to getting out of this rut. What the hell is going on? They look like Zorp, but taller. Okay, that's...
I just feel weird. They haven't noticed you. Now it's a rock.
Yeah, that's...
I've seen a lot of weird things in these woods. A man in a tracksuit singing opera. A squirrel with a tiny hat. But this is new.
I love that. Yep, he has a phone.
Terrifying. And make it even worse, they're just standing there like a pair of cosmic mannequins. Just look.
It's something that's weird. It's like it's about him. Like, and they notice him. They just don't. Now it's like, I'm sorry. Now I'm losing it. I'm paying too much attention, and I can't find my cursor.
Territory.
I can't take it anymore. It's too many things are changing. Because it was an alien ship, and then it was a giant rock, and then there was nothing there, and then there was a rock, and I'm like, all right, it's fun, but if it's gonna be all clipped together, we need to clean it up a little bit. I'm sorry. I want better from my AI. I apologize.
You're asking so much. Just go with it, Johnny. It's a Bigfoot who's recording.
Oh, I love APs.
His forest.
I love APs coming.
Not easy.
How the fuck do those virgins have functioning bodies to play that shite? And I have MS with a 5 handicap and real fucking golf, for fuck's sake. Kaiser's cousin, says AB. All right, well, we're a couple minutes over. You're not back on any other streams this week? Or are you going to be here on Wednesday? Or
I should be here on Wednesday.
Okay, so we may see you on Wednesday.
Yes.
I'm gonna flip over and it's gonna do your thing, like your exit,
Okay.
but it's not gonna, because again,
Okay.
I had to, like, I started up my Streamlabs and I didn't start up my Rodecaster first. And whenever I do that, it plays your outro, like in the speakers, and it's a huge problem. It drives me nuts.
Huge problem.
Like it's one of the, actually, you know what? We're gonna see if we can fix it right now, and go to this, and go to Rodecaster. All right, so there we go. Anyways, we'll get out of here. We'll see you Wednesday. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. We'll check and see if we made it through the rest. Later, y'all. You've been awesome. Where's the thing? And then I have to unmute it on here. Let's see. Yep, it's still on the freaking speakers.
Hey world, what should we do? All the jokes have become the news. Take the black pill they're prescribing you. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. There is nothing to say, nothing you can do. The government and media just lie to you. Sit back and laugh, it's over. Go. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. The host is a cripple, he can't stand gravity or the man. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. The show is the chat, Johnny doesn't understand.